They're lining up the prisoners and the guards are taking aim. I struggled with some demons, they were middle class and tame. I didn't know I had permission to murder and to maim. You want it darker? We kill the flame.
Good evening, everyone.
My fucking show! You shut the fuck up!
Well, welcome, John. Hey, how are you?
Well,
this is the only wrap-up show, the one and the only meeting of the minds, the longest in recorded broadcast history. I welcome all. Dr. Vodka's here with us.
Hello.
It's a sad day for all. Martin Luther King died yesterday.
nope, that's not what happened.
This is also a very bad joke that you're trying to do right now.
People think that he died yesterday. It wasn't his birthday.
Point of they were trying to figure out if it was birthday or for his death day, and they found out it was his birthday, and it was just like it's always on a Monday.
I don't think we celebrate assassinations with day.
No, that's what I'm saying, Dr. Barker, but nobody had any clue. Like, a lot of people I asked
those
yesterday.
people are brain dead morons. What fucking person? What
The
person
school
do we
should be
as-
teaching it.
the-
Didn't
the
we
most-
learn this in school? Didn't you learn this in school?
Wrap up show. Wrap up show. What the fuck are you talking about?
The one, the only. The one, the only. Kirkenoff gets another shutout today in the main show. Another. Yeah, we are.
Why is your volume? We're not a wrap up show to anything. We are our own entity, you fucking idiot. That's why you're enemy number one at GV, you piece of shit. You just want this to be.
Shows up after
You just
5
want
months and decides that we are what we are.
Buddy, I've always been here.
And you
Come
just
here, guys. Dr. Vodka was talking. He just interrupted
Yeah,
us.
I was I was taking a dump. I had to wipe my ass quick because I hear you go, we're the number one wrap-up show. We're not a fucking wrap-up show.
Jay, if you're shooting for fucking shout-outs, that's the wrong thing you're going for, bud.
What?
Yeah.
We're shooting for
people?
Like,
I said that about the other day.
At the off chance that Kirk watches maybe 2 to 5 minutes of this, you going Kirkenoff got another shout out is only going to make him shout them out more. You're never going to get a shout out ever.
If you, then I guess you have yet to figure out who Jay is.
Jay, no one cares about Kirk Minahan.
That's a fact.
No one cares, dude.
Kirk doesn't even care about Kirk.
Kirk doesn't even care. He doesn't care. He doesn't want anyone to listen. He just wants to talk to no one.
No, but I mean, like, Kirk doesn't even care about his own life. So, what the...
Yeah.
I did see a commuter rail accident today up in the Billerica area, I believe, and I was thinking about him.
I was thinking, is Courtney Fallon coming on? Because I don't think we should have girls on 2 days in a row.
Well, tomorrow I'm having somebody on that is of the female gender, so
I might not be here. Fuck these ladies.
In the what's it called? She was the one that was doing all the Ghislaine Maxwell trial stuff.
Ghislaine,
Illy G.
What's up, Lee? Setting up my camera. Hold
on. Ghislaine Maxwell, I believe she's the one that knew everything supposedly.
No, she was pulling the strings, bro. Her dad was a Mossad agent.
Moron.
Ghislaine, I heard that on Alex Jones actually. Alex Jones.
Who do you think has a better chance of wheeling broads? Another broad? Actually, John, I'll ask you this question. Who has a chance of wheeling broads? Another broad or a greasy dude?
As a man.
We learned yesterday.
That tactic. Yeah. it's that exactly.
I think I think it's time to think Hit the Post is replacing Jay.
Oh, really? That's why I added it.
Yo, BA, I'm not gonna lie, you look fucking pissed, bud.
I look pissed now. I'm not pissed off. I've been pissed like once or twice. I look pissed.
You're drunk or you're not streaming.
I've been
I'm not even
like
drinking.
once or twice. Oh dear, haircut, Tom.
What did you eat today that your poop made you mad?
No, I was listening. At first, I wasn't expecting you to be on right away, and then you say, "Oh, welcome me to mine, longest hour." You're copying me, and then you're saying we're the number one wrap up show. Like
we're the one, the only wrap up show.
I don't know. I feel like we gotten away from talking about Kirk.
I feel like we don't.
Is that what this is?
No, Jay somehow thinks Me and the Minds is a wrap-up show.
The wrap-up show, yeah.
If anything, we talk about the fans, like we talk about the boys, which is fine.
Can we
wrap up Kirk?
Let me ask you this question, then. Jay, is Montante's World a wrap-up podcast?
Minifan fan podcast.
I'm not a Minifan.
You're a Minifan fan.
No. Montante's World just to show that he talks shit about Jay and then
Montante is a fraud. Clip that.
Dude, he was inches away from my nose at Sacco, and he decided to walk the other way because he's the bigger man.
I would
smell your hand.
Because you are
because he saw that you were an actual dwarf.
What's the benefit of punching you in the face?
Didn't you stand behind someone and be like, "Oh, where's Dino?" Oh no, that was with Dino.
It was Dino.
You stood behind Dino and go. I heard Jay stood behind Dino at Sacco and goes, "Hey, where's Dino?" You know, like when he knows full well it was Dino.
No, I had no idea that was Dino.
You're such a fucking liar.
I didn't stand.
I think I'm mad because
I knew you were fucking mad. I don't know why.
I think I'm mad because yesterday I couldn't get one word off with Roster Chicks and Jay. I just had to sit here in silence.
I'm sorry, VA.
Jesus.
I'm kind of glad I slept through that because I had a feeling that was going to happen.
It wasn't too. It was funny for me because it was like I was watching it and then I got to play drops.
Let's slow down.
You were the one we needed. We needed like an elder statesman to judge everything, and you weren't around.
Honestly, Jay came off looking so good it made me mad.
Yeah,
maybe I am mad.
I didn't sleep last night.
Hey, real quick, I want to talk about this letter you guys got.
Oh, it's
fake.
That's 100%.
It's not even a letter.
That was a joke. Like, don't let.
That was a troll.
Holy shit!
I don't. You guys don't obviously don't know how Twitch works. Like Jay's going. Oh, okay, you don't get it, Vodka. They do like. They'll send you something quick, dude.
That's why I made the.
Like I thought it was.
Now that is frightening, but it is also the first step forward.
I thought it was
in the army.
I think it was a perfectly worded tweet, and the only reason is because I wanted to make that. Although it's frightening how quick it got here, joke.
Twitch is like, so I had a feeling it might be a joke, but Twitch is also one of those things where like they will do that immediately. Like you don't like you have no guess what they're paying attention to.
They'll take your stream down during the stream, and then when whatever you're doing wrong is done, they'll put it back up. Like they have that technology. So like
that's pretty cool technology.
Every time I play a copyrighted song on my stream, when you go look back at the recording, every single time I have a song, it's like.
Well, John explained that. He's like, because it's like math. It's like math or whatever.
It's like the Matrix. So it's like
it doesn't make it two separate streams, John. It mutes my entire stream for that. It mutes this so you can't hear me talk. You can't hear anything.
That's what hit the post said too.
First, stop the stream, and then it'll if you stop a stream for so long, you'll go to your past broadcasts. Like it'll be two different streams, same name.
Yeah. I think
it's like as if you restart or Twitch.
I thought by handwritten you meant someone from Twitch, like Isabel from Twitch was like, "Hey John, we reviewed it, but it was like an actual person, like Isabel at Twitch.com."
That was why I was like, the speed of it is the scary part that they got it here that fast because it's handwritten.
That's not that weird, and I know handwritten's not handwritten anymore.
This is a deep joke,
but like.
You just joke stepped on left and right today.
It wasn't stepping on his joke, but some people say now, you could get a fucking typed email and people are like, I got a handwritten.
Does anybody here think that we said anything that might have triggered this special email from these special people?
I imagine it's because of your hair.
It's also
that thing's against the terms and services for sure.
Yeah. We have yelled Palestine all week.
You look
Get
like
that
a
thing out of
fucking.
the
You look like a
screen.
fucking Mexican
Palestine.
midget Skywalker.
I forgot about that part of the Omegle. Palestine.
He was still
We not
doing
talk
Palestine
Palestine?
last night.
No,
we not
didn't,
talk
dude.
Palestine?
that was
I
one of the
literally,
topics.
I
For
found out today that's why Bobby Kennedy got shot.
Jay, this is how Jay talks over people. He'll go.
It's called
I
also
think-
it's called Israel, by the way.
Yeah, but
He'll
Jay's
stop.
talking.
Then go again, and then just it's like he's like throwing test subjects out
But
there.
Jay's talking about Bobby Kennedy getting shot like a fucking idiot.
Dude, I've been reading all day.
Is this number 2 in the Jay Mayhem Bible? Book
Jay,
number 2?
get a job. Stop reading books.
Jay, we all know you've only read the fucking back of that, or you took it from your fucking
That's
dad.
fucking.
That's your dad's book.
Dudes.
I got it. I started on the floor.
Anywhere. You got it off a
on the
homeless
floor.
guy.
He probably left it there for me. But you know how like they have these like street libraries that you could like swap books with people? This was on the floor in front of one.
I have him at 20%.
Nope. You're not allowed to do that, lab rat.
I will say this: I should have known that after yesterday, where I tried to watch the show and it was just talk over, that this was going to be Jay's. He's like, I didn't get to talk very much yesterday, so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to just fucking say whatever the fuck I want.
Well, yeah, yesterday, Jay, it was alarming how silent he was, but it was crazy how Jay came off looking like the victim almost.
Yeah, kind of.
You know, like I was like, oh fuck, Jay, I feel sorry for you, man. But, and then he's getting compliments, like fuck, yeah. And then he has a plant that hasn't stopped growing. It was crazy. It was Bizarro World Jay, you know. In Erie, Jay's at his best self.
I still don't understand why he hasn't been back to Erie.
I think I played.
The floodgates might have closed.
No, they did not.
Did you watch it? It's insane.
No, dude.
Those are one of those.
I was betting on football, dude. I'm watching the Islanders.
Yeah, here we go.
Right
Here's
now.
the sharp,
That's something
sharp.
That's something you can't watch back. Like, you have to be in. Like you have to be in there in the moment, like comedy and stuff.
Fucking killer, man. You talk about anything more than 2 times on this, that motherfucker's coming at your throat, dude. Oh, yeah, I'm a fucking soldier over here. We heard it. Oh, fucking Manners has blocked me. You know, you're betting football, the old sharp over here. Fucking killer.
Willie talks. Every time Willie wins, Willie talks betting. You know, Willie talks about betting when he's in the hole.
Willie, you're going to talk about how you guarantee to win?
I'll send you my net. I'll send you my FanDuel in 1 week, my net. All right, and then you tell me. All right.
Willie's put in. Right. Willie's doing double units.
I think Willie's talk gambling. I go to Montante. Okay.
Willie's doing double units. I think he's doing $1.50. $1.50. He's doubling up.
Hold on, I'll send this to you too.
Did you bet 75 cents on your book, Willie?
No, you can't. Well, I think you can actually, but I haven't.
No, there's no way.
You can.
I can on mine.
Definitely can on FanDuel. Yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah.
Willie's gambling cigarettes.
Willie goes to Willie goes down to the strip. What's it called? The plaza. He goes out to the plaza.
I hit my local plaza.
Puts a couple smokes.
I don't have a VPN. Yeah. I don't have a VPN, so I have to use like some Austrian. I have to use that betonline.ag because I don't have a VPN.
Yeah,
so I
think you're shadow banned on Twitter, dude.
Oh, definitely is.
Well, the unit shaming. That's why I said it, because Lab Rat there when he goes, I only unit shame when your units are under $1. Holy fuck! Oh my god, Willie.
All right.
Willie though has declared.
Put that on the screen if you want.
Why? I've been waiting, looking at my phone here, waiting.
BD wishes I was dead.
I sent it to BA so he can put it on the screen. He's got that power.
What a guy! I love that guy.
That's like the third time he's glad somebody died today.
Karaoke.
Actually, I don't know why I just didn't
know how to do that. I was like, hey, I know I have no chance of being.
Well, he's up cut $500.
I never know. It does
600.
Dude,
I have the DMs.
BD messaged.
No, but how much have I bet?
Fuck, never mind.
You bet
over $650. That's not chump change. That's a
$6.
That's a
$650 on 42 bets.
Yeah, you did what's 650 divided by 42?
1540.
Okay, my units are around $10. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
Less than $1 once, and I think.
Yeah, but the ones that I'm betting less than $1 on are like plus $2,200.
You don't believe I capitalized on Madawaska?
Shut your dumbass mouth.
Why would I bet $10 on something?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what this
has a less than 3% chance of hitting.
We need the good thing. Warden does the 2 screens.
Willie, you have a job, right?
Willie freelance. He's freelance.
Yeah, I have.
I didn't mean that as like a joke.
No, I have pretty consistent work. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that I have like.
No, I was saying I
9 to 5.
I was about to say like.
Willie's self-employed.
$10 isn't like that's crazy of a unit number for most people that like, like if.
But I win too. It's not like fucking,
No, you got to build a bankroll, man. You got to build a bankroll.
$25 unless it's like a single bet. I'll bet $100.
I do.
Yeah, but you also.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, but you also make a dentist salary, you cuck.
That's true.
Yeah,
I was doing $100 and then I would get mad because then I was buying. Also,
by the way, is your boss paying me, or is it coming out of your pocket again, John?
Mine.
Yours.
$100 to $150 is like me laying sort of heavy. Like if I'm feeling it.
I built up my bankroll where I'm mad. Like I was doing $300.
Well, I think you make more than I do. Just because
I just built it. I got lucky. Like I went from 500 to like $7,000, and now I'm down to $4,000. So.
Yeah, well, let's
talk about my last few weeks.
Pat's right. Job is a vague term in Willie's.
Willie Enterprises.
Mostly employed by me.
Compared to Jay, you have a job.
Compared to Jay, I have a job. Yes, I'm more employed than Jay. Yeah.
Another.
I got killed this weekend. Which looking back, it was like I was trying for the big hurrah when I like knew that it's like this weekend was like a lock. Everything was a lock this weekend.
My big bet was $25 on Bills minus 13.5.
Yeah, we were calling the fact that the Cowboys were going to lose. We were calling.
Oh yeah, that's my only bet I won.
Yeah, I mean. It's always a good idea to bet against NFC East teams.
I just know the Cowboys are like the Eagles. It's just like it's like rich men don't make money fucking betting on the Eagles. That's that. It's like the Alabama thing.
Rent is due every day in the league.
I like that.
So what's the deal? So we have a Buffalo Bills Chiefs.
Yes, Chiefs are plus 2.5. I put a unit on that.
Are we getting a live stream of you and VD?
Oh, VD's too big of a pussy to come on.
VD won't do a live. He said he won't do a live.
He's so scared. He's so fucking scared.
VD has done this before. He'll just make videos then.
No, he said he'll do. He doesn't. He thinks he'll do slurs. He said he thinks he'll do racial slurs.
VD will show up in your DMs the whole game.
VD tweeted at me without tweeting at me for like 2 hours straight yesterday.
That's the best. I love those.
It's like, what kind of
don't trust a guy who has a tooth.
It wasn't getting in my head either. It was just annoying. I said Bills are plus 2.5.
Getting in your head.
No, you said Chiefs plus 2.5.
Oh, I did. My fault. I'm high.
I knew what you meant. Yeah, Bills are never be favored.
The Bills are essentially favored because you get 3 points for being the home team. So if it's anything closer than 3, it's
but that's.
I think even if Bills were at home, I think they'd probably still give the edge.
I think they
Chiefs based on
30. I think it's gonna be 34. 42.
It's gonna be a lot of fucking points. I think
42-24 or 42.
What's the over?
The overs. Let me check.
Because that's what I'd bet. I'd bet the over.
I think
we're done talking gambling, right?
Okay, moving on. We'll move on.
I don't give a fuck what we talk about.
We could talk about the Kirkman Show. What's that, guys?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Real question. You guys have known Jay. You guys have known Jay longer than me. Is he really say stuff like this is a wrap up show because he wants us to, or like wants Meeting of the Minds to get a shout out? Is that like the only goal here?
I don't know. I honestly don't. I think in his mind he thinks like this show is all about Kirk, but like
Was it initially about that?
No.
Well, it started. No, it always has a little bit of Kirk stuff in the background, because we're the boys. We're about the boys,
It's the
we talk about the boys more than it's the same shit. Like we talk about
This is like the Twitter wrap-up show.
Yeah, exactly. The Minifans fans.
Look at this Jason from Attleboro. Cobra Kai versus Ninja Turtles. He goes, "Yo, these guys ever actually fight?"
Dude, what a fucking toy companies will do anything to just get on top of that.
Can't just come into a meeting and just say bug.
Hey, remember, dude? Cobra Kai versus Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
the guy who pitched that.
You could do so much cocaine and work for a toy company.
Oh my god, dude! Just shoveling it in.
BA kind of looks like a bug.
A bug?
The backup goalie. Backup goalie.
Oh, a backup emergency goalie.
Yeah.
You look
you look like you'd be like
one of the most.
With my wings, I could be on the bench.
Yeah, you got your
opening the door.
You'd be the best door opener, dude.
Yeah, I'd be good. Just pumping up the boys.
Yo, there's a fucking promotion in New York right now. The next plus 119.5.
Dude, the last behind the Bruins do that behind the scenes thing, and like the last clip of their last episode, I guess their goalie got he'd only let one goal in, and then I don't fucking remember who it was, but he turned back and looked at the backup. He's like, "Dude, you did really good opening the doors today. You didn't mess it up once." And I was like, that's so funny.
No, honestly, if you have a big bench, having a guy at the end who takes care of the door is such a huge advantage.
Well, no, that's your job as the backup.
It's if I had Paul Bissonnette on the bench, he was apparently the best door guy ever, and made sure all the Gatorades and water.
You got 3 minutes a game, and those minutes were fighting people.
Yeah, and he made sure that he was an unbelievable door guy. If you're a backup goalie and you're not a good door guy, I don't know what the fuck you're doing in the league.
That's another thing I think BA would be good at. I think BA
he'd be a great door guy.
No, not just a door guy, but I feel like BA would randomly be a good fighter because he's like.
Yeah, the cats are.
Yeah, no, I think
I've never fought. I've never punched anyone.
Yeah, that's the scary people. You got to worry about those.
That's
guys.
true.
There's a lot of anger built up because you never let it go.
That's true. That's why I'm so angry right now.
Labrat is right. The fucking cats are a wagon.
The cats are such a wagon, dude.
But imagine Jay as a doorman. Jay is a doorman talking terps and shit.
Don't put the cats are a wagon on the screen because he said something very mean about my team. God damn it!
Hey, Obi scored tonight.
No, he said fuck the cats.
Yeah. Canes are a wagon.
I know. I'm watching it, so I am a little distracted, but. We were down 2-0 to the Jets, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
What's the score now?
Hurricanes are killing it tonight.
What's the score now?
2-2. I'll tie it back up, but
okay. 5-1 Hurricanes.
I have the puck line for Cavs.
That must be nice for you, Vodka. Hurricanes doing well.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid fuck.
Well, at least they're doing it to the Bruins, honestly. That's all that really matters.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's true.
Bruins
I hate the Bruins.
Fuck the Bruins. Dude.
They haven't lost since I said I talked shit about them January 2nd.
They're losing tonight.
Yeah.
they ain't coming back, I don't think.
How bad is it?
5-1.
Ooh,
Rasklet in all 5 too.
Jesus
Retire.
Christ. Damn, in Boston too.
How about actually this was a good clip. Fuck, let me put. I always say this is a good clip, and then it takes me fucking 10 minutes to pull it up. Carry on. Carry on.
Do it.
I'll send it to you, John. Oh my god, I'm so fucking. Ooh,
don't. Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, how are you? Welcome to Meeting of the Minds. Log us out.
I know. I'm like, I don't want to move the topic because I want to see this fucking clip.
Sorry. Here, I put it in numbers.
Shadow.
Tomorrow we have Ages.
I put it in numbers, John.
John, you need a new. I don't like this mic.
Yo,
There's something on the settings.
I had a good idea that came from the.
Will's got a great idea.
Pitch for
Shut up, Jay.
What's the idea, William?
Jumping into, and it's actually a Hejoff idea more than anything else. Jumping into random Discord servers and just trying trying to find like one mutant to come on a night for like 15 minutes.
Okay. It was good when he got people to call in, like, hey, call into this.
Yeah, the call-ins, but I'm saying hand-picking guys. Going into
Am
Discord servers, seeing what's going on.
Way too now, right?
Huh?
Is this too loud now or no?
No, it has nothing to do
you're
with loud.
fine.
It's just you get
cut off.
over. Like
well, this is, what's it called? This is a actual. It's not a USB mic, so it doesn't have options like where I could echo pencil and that kind of stuff.
Your mic seems like it's the best, but it gets bullied every minute.
Well, no,
every minute
I've
it gets.
actually noticed this.
It really does.
I've actually noticed this when I was hosting with the StreamYard. I don't know if BA is hosting or if John is, but the person who hosts generally gets talked over. I think that's just a thing. I don't think it matters the mic or not.
If your mic, something about mixers, John, can you play that clip I sent? It's in
yeah, I got it. I have what's it called? I just want to load this in.
He jobbed the cripple should run for office. Yeah.
I don't know. He probably can't go to, like, he's not kissing babies when he's not showering, you know?
He said that's a lie.
Fucking sound guy VD over here. Jesus.
Hijab said it's a lie. He showers regularly. He just said that for the show. For the content.
It's too late at this
point.
point.
He didn't. We were talking about it in the Discord.
He was adamant last night.
I hate everything about Jay.
He was adamant last night that he actually showered like a human.
Speaking of Jay, do we have this?
Yeah.
This was probably one of the moments.
Way to have Jaff not showering about you, Jay.
I'm sorry, but he lied.
Like fucking just shitting all over Jaff when he's not here.
He couldn't handle the
Jay,
criticism.
you fucking suck, dude.
You want to put yourself out there like that?
Jay, shut up.
Jay, shut up.
I'm compiling 5 books. 5 books. And they're going to be what I will call, they're going to be what I will call the J Mayhem Bible.
I gotta be honest, no one's gonna give a shit about that.
I'm compiling 5.
Oh,
Fuck
that was
you,
awesome.
Jay. That was
awesome.
better than anything.
There was another one where Anne Marie came, like she was asleep, and then came up and said, I forget when.
I can't remember what she said, but
my
it was
favorite. My favorite part of that clip is John is so checked out from it, and then he hears that he's like, "All right,
I hear what's
He's
going on.
right back.
Now, Jay, like a pro.
Yo, shout out Echo. That was great. Oh.
Yeah, that was.
Stop laughing.
A couple times she said that, I was like, "Oh, she's like actually part of this."
Yeah, it felt like she was, like you said, John was out of it. She didn't seem there the whole time. So when she caught that, it was right because I deserve it.
Did she chirp? Did she chirp her own voice? I thought I saw a clip where she chirped her own voice for like being.
She is obsessed with her own voice, so that would be hard for me to believe.
Well, I think she probably got like really negative comments about how annoying her voice is. And then she just got
podcast for 2 years.
Blanca, I believe I've caught her playing with herself, speaking into her own mic.
Shut up, Jay. No, you didn't.
She's obsessed with her voice.
Why didn't you say? Why didn't you have this fucking pizzazz last night?
I said that last night, buddy.
Wait,
I honestly didn't.
You're saying, Jay, that she was talking into a microphone.
Like you with headphones on.
Okay. So there was an echo, or like, is that what?
She would do that.
How would she hear herself then back?
You put your headphones on, you hear yourself, right?
No.
No.
You're talking.
Yeah, you do. When you're in a recording studio app, you do.
You fire up your second phone and then you can hear
So
yourself.
on her professional grade recording software.
Whenever they were recording their podcast, they would have the you can hear yourself when you're recording in a certain app.
Shout out Lindsay. She once a guy paid her $100 just to talk to her on the phone.
I mean, I thought it was 45. We added money now.
I don't remember the actual.
I know girls who have sold like multiple pairs of like consistently sell underwear to people, like used underwear.
Yeah,
that's a good question. Would you let your girlfriend sell her toe pick / underwear?
Yeah,
oh, 100%.
Any way they can bring in money.
We talked about this in our group chat.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. I'm part of the notion where I would not. Bro, I think I need to. I think this is a me problem, but I wouldn't like it.
Why?
But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. The toe thing I could get. I'm more old school. I'm old school. Like, you guys should be in the kitchen, you know.
What if you soiled the underwear she was selling?
We have a. Could someone hit the break?
I would totally do that as like a troll to these guys. Like,
Yeah,
they would
like
100% know because
nice little comrade panties and so
like ball sack.
This might be our new breaking news sound. That's our breaking news sound.
Dude,
what's that? Who is that,
dude? What the?
I don't know why I found that so funny.
Is that Anne Marie?
Who's that? That's somebody snoring.
Read this.
Wow, Ted Sarandis.
I know that was the first compliment we've ever gotten.
Ted Sarandis is a high critic.
Couldn't have come from a more credible source.
What did I didn't even see it. Put that back up. What did Sarandis say?
Get it together, killer.
Yeah, killer.
Sorry, I'm at work.
Down
right now.
put down
I
the
got
plate,
three
buddy.
screens going. Shut the
Doing
fuck
real
up,
life.
podcast.
It's not my
I
fault.
never
Here
have
at
any
work.
idea what they're talking about, but it seems like they're
Do you
having
see it, killer?
That's such
Yeah,
a
no,
good
it's reasonable.
fucking-
It's reasonable take. Sarandis is still a fag, but
I stand.
Put in another breaking news sound. Never mind. I just got called a fag.
Yo, John.
Hey,
like
we should
that
add him
off
to the chat.
Do
Add
the,
him to
do the
chat.
reggae horn. Do the reggae horn for any. Yeah.
No, we
Good
can't
master.
support Sarandis because Soft Yellow's a member of GVE now, and Sarandis and Soft Yellow hate each other.
That's all right. Fucking half of our company hates
Well,
each other.
We'll get Sarandis and GVE
Yeah, dude.
and then make it all
I
good.
hate
Hey,
Jay.
welcome to GVE, Ted Sarandis. Now,
Hold on. I have a question. Is Jay GVE?
No.
he's enemy number one of GVE.
What?
Then
This
why
doesn't
is he
make sense
top right
now.
corner? Why is BA not top right corner?
Play the intro, please.
No.
Because we need the GVE symbol to try to cover that curl.
That Anakin braid.
Yeah.
What do you think? What, dude?
My fucking show. You shut the fuck up.
All right, guys. It's good versus evil.
They're gross.
Yeah, we're back. We're playing the hits tonight, AJ.
I like that over my face. I was gonna start saying some
two notes
suspect
on the show. 2 notes on KMS today. I love the Larry Nassar joke.
Larry Nassar's a role model of yours, isn't he?
He's up there. He's up there. That joke was amazing.
Clip that.
And I think that we Bobby
Ooh,
Kennedy.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Jay, can you hop off for a minute?
Sorry,
Can you hop off? Can you hop off for a minute so Labrat could come on?
I already did that.
Don't know right now.
No, go on. No, leave right now.
You're gross. That's from LC. What's
up, Lindsay?
Yeah, Willie, you should know this, that Jay is enemy number one of GV. I want that to be clear. Like, I think I was hoping that was clear.
I'm a hands-off senior board on the board.
I got so emotional about this yesterday. I had to be yelled at.
No, I know, because like I thought this was the beauty that Jay's enemy number one of GV. So then people would be like, oh, if he's enemy number one, like fuck Jay. Everyone hates Jay.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit
so close that they think he's actually.
I never really know what you guys are talking about, but it always looks like you're having a good time.
Well, that's the literal.
Even when I come on, we're always having a good time.
It's like when Jay doesn't
really
show up and I get to sit here by myself and don't talk. That's fun for me.
I thought for some reason
that's doing that.
That's why I started coming on, though, because I started feeling bad that like every single day John would be sitting here by himself, and I was like, I guess I'll come on. Give me the link.
Honestly, I just like miss
some of the by yourself ones were the best.
The camaraderie. I miss the camaraderie with
by yourself, and I was like, I guess I'll.
Oh, Christ, Jay.
Where's Labra? We got JL.
Especially if BA's coming on, then I'm definitely coming on because I miss talking to you, buddy.
Yeah. I'm 2 days in a row.
Yeah, you're busy.
Jay, you are echoing.
Might be. Jay's
I think he wants to stay backstage in the private chat.
Yeah.
Free government at home COVID test.
He just wants. Oh, got it.
Is that's got to be just your state because New York. No way.
There we go. David.
Yes. Fucking cameras.
What's up, buddy?
Venereal disease. What up, bud?
Vodka, I didn't want you to die. I just wanted you to be impressed that I knew what a EFT was.
I was very impressed that. I mean, that's not even like a really widely used acronym either. So I was impressed.
John, breaking news. We might have a breaking news.
Sound? He's very quiet.
Want me to raise it? Here, I'm on the sound. I'm on the. I've been good with the sound.
He's an important man with important thoughts, and I need to hear his thoughts on the Chiefs.
VD.
I to thank Jay for hopping off. That was really cool move, friend to friend.
John, you're muted again.
Jay, people.
Sorry, I got that clip for Morden.
Okay.
Oh, we got a Warden clip, everyone.
Here we go.
The Robbie V breakdown of the Meet of the Minds though is actually very, very interesting.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Your hand did not. Jay.
Please read it. This is my first book in the Bible of Jay.
Jay, people who want to do what you're doing if what you're doing is working, and it's clearly not.
That was just the whole show right there.
That was amazing. I was thinking
just there with the fucking notebook and timestamp shows. I think that's what it is.
It was so funny because it was like so slow and slurred. Like I've been there before, where you're a little slurred, you're a little slow, but you make that killer point.
Dude, it's like you guys prepped them for the show to just fucking destroy Jay.
They know. They know.
They have more ammo. They have the deepest.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say they're probably the most equipped after what we've seen.
Okay.
VD, are you going to be on for like 10 minutes? I got to run to the gas station and pick up smoke.
You fucking pussy.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's knocking your head though.
I'm not trying to duck him. Is he going to be on for another 10 minutes?
Crazy.
That's all I'm asking.
Dude, I'll be here.
All right. I'll see you in 10 minutes.
I'll be here.
Well, with all his winnings, he can't fucking get some smokes DoorDash over or like.
He DoorDash smokes? I don't think is that.
Oh no, me and Carm did the other day. Legit.
Yeah, I'm surprised Killer knows about that.
You have to off-source it, obviously, but like it will work. You just have to ask the guy. Like,
Killer, do you live in a big enough town where you can get DoorDashed smokes?
No, we can just get liquor and drugs.
Okay.
That's pretty actually like kind of bad.
Kind of sick.
Yeah, it's kind of sick.
They added
Uber Eats gets liquor now.
On Postmates, they just added a new thing here where like if you order food, it'll say like, oh, do you want them to stop at 7-Eleven on the way free of charge?
Oh, dude, that's dangerous, bro. I go broke like that.
I know.
They'll get you smokes at 7-Eleven? Like they'll give you.
Yeah, they can pick you up beer, smokes, whatever, snacks.
Dude, the movie Idiocracy is gonna come true, dude, where we don't ever have to leave, like ever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, I guess you don't have to now.
Yeah, you don't have to now. They literally have built it where society would actually rather you stay in.
You could just you could work from home, get everything door dashed.
What's the movie?
What?
What's the movie?
Idiocracy.
Okay, yeah, I thought you said mediocrity. I was gonna roast you.
Oh. What the fuck, dude?
VD nervous for the Chiefs? Oh, I guess we can't talk.
Yeah, we're gonna wait on.
Just need to see what this is.
Fucking
Turtles one.
VD, you're a Chiefs fan?
Yeah.
He's the Chiefs fan.
The Chiefs fan?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of years before Patrick Mahomes that were fucking dog shit.
Pretty brutal.
Priest Holmes is a god, though.
True.
You gotta ask the doctors know all about BD's lineage.
Yeah.
Except for this one, eh?
Hey, time out. VD, are you in or out on Montante?
Montante? I'm very much out on Montante.
Yeah.
Like recently out, or
I know, like you guys don't
always been out.
Pay attention to him.
A couple weeks. Recently out.
Yeah, it was a very public thing too.
Yeah.
There's something endearing about him that I'm
not on like a war path against him or anything. I just don't like, sometimes with Jay where it just stops being, enjoyable. You just gotta turn him.
That's a great. I was thinking, it's like Montante reminds me of like a slightly smarter Jay.
He's the other side of the coin of Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not gonna like that.
Well, he has to like it. Look at his hair, fucking dork.
Montante is like his first appearance on any of this was with me, VD, and Willie. So he's kind of part of our coaching tree.
Or what's it called? The Willie G hot electric chair.
That was crowned him Mikey Moonface.
Mikey Moonface. Yeah.
One of the
nowhere, and his internet was so bad. He was so pixelated.
He just kept looking behind him to see if his girlfriend was watching.
Yeah, that was so funny. He would turn around like every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
He was pounding chocolate milk and vodka. Like,
yeah, I remember he said like the yoo-hoos and vodka. He's like,
no, I thought
BA, it's a great drink. Trust me.
I thought he called it like low budget mudslide or some shit. Didn't he call
How
it
did he,
like
like,
that?
what made him come up with something random as fuck? Like he was just
I
like,
started making fun of him about something. I don't know. He was in the comments and I said something and he came on and was like, "BA, what are you talking shit?" And then we all kind of went at it. And that's when he said about the
frog.
fucking the tadpoles will run amok.
Running
amok.
I understand the same amount of J tweets as I understand Montante tweets when I see them. So that's kind of how I relate the two.
I just like if you're in the grocery store just wearing your mask, minding your own business, you see Mike Montante coming in there with a fucking sturdy walk, no mask, just eyeing you down. I'd be like, fuck
like
this guy.
sweating, like sweat pouring.
He just walks by you like, what a fucking idiot, you know? Like I don't need that in my life, you know.
Did you ever hear the story about him going to getting kicked on a 7-Eleven?
Yeah, like he's looking for
that's
he's looking for it.
Yeah,
He's
that's
looking
a
for it.
good story.
He's like, yeah, so.
Montante's the type of guy that wears like a hoodie and sweatpants in the middle of summer.
so I have a proposition for you guys.
Oh.
Today on the Kirk Minahan show, this is Meeting of the Minds, the Kirk Minahan wrap-up show.
The number one.
Today, Kirk on the show said, "Why don't we have interns? We should make Jay sign up for internship."
I don't know if he could get a resume together. You think? Like,
What do we slap together?
You know, they're looking at it, they're like, what were you doing the last, couple years?
There's a lot of holes. There's a lot of holes.
Holes, literally holes in
He
it.
puts like I can see Jay.
Jennifer Faye?
Yeah, they could put on like GVE private contractor or something like that. You know?
The instant you give Jay any spotlight, he crumbled.
This is the Jay. This is the resume.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like Jay, if he was like in the room with Kirk, Jay would just go like start like laughing uncontrollably. He wouldn't put a sentence together. Like he can't. When we first started this, he would freeze up. Like you would start calling him about something, he would freeze. Jay freeze.
If he was talking to Kirk, anytime he talks to Kirk, he just starts doing like a monologue about some complicated thing. No one knows what he's talking about.
He thinks where he starts talking is the middle of the conversation he's having with himself. So everyone else isn't informed on the
There's
previous
no
part.
context to anything he says. He's just totally unaware of that.
Anything.
Yeah, he just starts talking halfway through the sentence.
That's why he gets hung up on in like 3 seconds.
Well, I remember giving him some good stuff. I was like, Jay, you just need something to start with, and then you could ramble on. But you need like a starter. You can't go on and start just rambling on. No one's gonna.
Not only does he just ramble, but he always just starts the call really confrontationally. Like I don't know why. Like, he's not there to confront anyone, but he just starts like coming off in this.
He is like, hey, listen here, Kirk. Or I don't know what the fuck he said.
Has he called recently?
He doesn't know who it is. He gets mad at Kirk because he doesn't know who Jay is. He's like, "What do you mean you don't know who this is?" Like,
remember when he wouldn't say who he was on the call?
Who is this? The one, the only. That's how he came with the one. The only.
That's hilarious.
Jay, why are you trying to pretend you want Kirk to be pissed at your calls? You want him to love you.
Yeah,
I just
Jay
want you to eating chips.
Is Jay going to Mississippi?
Oh, that's what I said. I said Jay should call in and start crumpling up. Remember, he was always eat chips on screen and crumple up the bag. I said you should call in and just start crumpling up the bag. Like, oh, sorry. Like start.
And instead of that, we made this show. Legit, I think. Like we made this show instead of him doing those calls.
And Jay will be going to Mississippi for sure.
They don't like people like Jay in Mississippi.
Like, 100%.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm willing to pay his trip.
What are they doing? A show in Mississippi?
Yeah. Can you imagine Jay in like a Mississippi like small town convenience store, like trying to
Jay would walk into like a motorcycle bar in Mississippi and be like, "I'll be good, guys."
Yeah.
No,
starts telling the motorcycle guys like, "Oh no, this
You
is
don't
not
know
the right bike. I know
And I was
bikes."
talking about to one of those guys, and he is getting laid out.
There's a fucking motorcycle guy over in the corner smoking weed. He tries to go over there and talk about terps, like a fucking.
Yeah, you seem like a guy who only smokes to get high. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the point. So I listened to what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, I listened to VGS, and yeah, dude, I think Mike is a good fit. I think Mike's a great fit with us. I think he fits in perfectly here. It's a great hire.
He gets bullied too much. I feel bad for him lately. On
So
this
does Jay.
He needs the boys.
We welcome him.
Is that so good? I've never even listened.
Who everybody on the show just bullies. I love that about people.
I think I'm gonna just start. I'm just gonna start. What's it called? Unknowingly, uninformedly, defending soft yellow. I can
Cutting
just
him out?
him.
Oh,
no,
defend
him.
Well, yeah, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna kill Ted Sarandon.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the comment he made about us. It was the nicest thing in the world.
What do you say?
Hold on, I'll show you. It's the first compliment we've ever gotten. I have named the compliment. Oop, there it is.
I got theories on who I think Ted Sarandon is.
I saw you trying to figure it out. Yeah,
it's like 80%. I've consulted with my team. We're like 80%. I'm not sure. There's one angle that doesn't add up. The basketball fandom doesn't add up to who I think it is.
Now,
he's the former leader of Ted Nation.
Oh yeah,
Ted Nation.
Oh no, I don't know. I like it. I'm reading his bio.
Is that where all the clues are?
I like Ted Sarandon. No, I'm an anti-investigator.
Yeah, me too. But what's it called? I always support VD finding it out, though. I do support that because he did.
I like it better where you're going to his parody account. You know.
Yeah.
Like I guess in this case it would be similar. Like you're.
My favorite is when VD goes through somebody's Twitter history and just finds all the goods.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are always.
Now, does Sarandon have a history of like an old parody account, or no? He's fresh.
Invented. That's why I want to figure out who his original account was. It's a reinvented Minifan who had to wipe the slate clean.
Okay. So if this was Guess Who, I mean, you're knocking a lot of tiles down right there alone, because there are people who do and don't do that. That's like hair or no hair, like
small list, and they know the show really well. They kind of have a little bit. They're super big Blind Mike project. They're the most active person in that chat.
Which you can knock a couple more tiles down right now because there was only 6 of those people at one point. So
there's still only like 10.
Yeah, exactly. So what's the plan for Ravel? Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, Ravel.
Oh, dude, I was in the whole Twitter space for like an hour last night. It was the funniest thing I've ever listened to.
I was listening to the Yak a bit, and they were going over some of Ravel's things that he's saying. And it was like Ravel's nuts. Like,
I mean, he was trending like in the U.S. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. If you
podcasts I listened to today all like had a section on Ravel.
He was just it was funny because they're saying like when he was defending himself, he was making himself look way worse and worse. He's like,
that guy is definitely on the spectrum though.
Your tweet was his exact thought process. Like, I can't be racist. I have
yeah, exactly. He has MLK's autograph.
That's like that. That's like his argument was like my joke argument when like I can't be racist. My ex-wife was black.
Yeah.
Well, apparently on the Yak, they were saying like the one tweet he deleted. There was one even before that he was like, "I have all this Martin Luther King memorabilia and a bunch of black friends." Like he wrote that.
The black friends is funny.
But then again, this is the like Ravel like game plan usually. Like this is the way he goes.
I don't think he does it on purpose. I think he's just such a weird guy that it just
he's just weird.
So it's not a game plan. It's more or less like that's who he is.
No, I don't think he's racist. He's weird though. Weird.
He's more on the Rain Man side of it. Like he's just a fucking autistic fucking dork.
But they were saying he collects that stuff to resell it. You know?
Yeah, he was talking about how it's like a way undervalued market and how like you can make a lot of money like buying it and reselling it.
Yeah, then he said he bought it. Like you probably heard on this week, he bought it from like the warden of the prison or something.
I know the warden's family.
Yeah, he bought it from the warden's family.
This guy's just doing fucking slave trading cards.
Yeah, dude. And then he has Rosa Parks. Like I don't know what is it called.
He's got Rosa Parks on the bench before.
He has her double ACP card. I don't know what that is, but he has Rosa Parks double.
What is it? It was an activist group in like. I mean, it's still around now.
North American Association of Colored People, I think is what it is.
Yeah. So like, it's like they were like the main proponents of affirmative action. I think.
I liked when BD said. I liked when BD said, "Oh, Ravel, you can say the N word now. You got the pass. You got the N word."
Yeah, it's like Kid Rock bringing back the F word.
Yeah.
He didn't get a lot of heat for. He was like, "I do Black history." He said, "I do Black history."
Yeah, I do.
I was like, "What do you mean, I do Black history?" Not even
part like where they start getting mad. Like that part on StreamYards, like where you feel each other's tension, and like you could just see him crumble in that moment. Like that's what that was.
I was in the thing the whole time, and like he would say something like after he started talking about the like MLK stuff, it was like 25 seconds of silence after he stopped talking. Like,
yeah, because you heard it on Kirk's show today. Like that silence, like is that what it was? It was a Spaces.
Yeah, and then he like made accusations that this Miami booster, who's like worth $30 billion, he made accusations that he's like incorrectly. Like he basically started a shell company just to pay players, which is true, but it's like legal.
Yeah.
Like he got in this billionaire guy who's like one of the biggest lawyers in America got on the space and was just arguing with him. And he's like, Ravel would be like, so like, what's your like thought about this? And he'd be like, well, I have to refer back to this case of Florida law section, whatever, like just lawyer just dunking on him for like an hour.
Yeah.
Was
and,
that
I think,
on there?
And I think Ravel used to be like a lawyer for like a little bit, and so he thinks he knows the law.
Oh, this guy, you know how lawyers like you can never be a lawyer.
Oh yeah, no, that's the point of a lawyer. As long as you can make it sound like
they're
fuck,
so good at like
it's so much paperwork, like then you're set.
Yeah, like what are you supposed to say to a lawyer that's pulling out like statutes and codes on you, like in the middle of a fucking argument? You're like,
you're just like,
trying to say, let's fact check it. Let's fact check it. You have to, like, it's a risk.
They're good at making people dumb. So, like, if he would say anything, he'd be like, oh, have you heard of this case? And Ravel would have to be like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, every single thing he said, he would be like, do you know about this? Oh, you don't? Well, I do. And this is what it is.
Yeah.
Masterclass.
I will say this. Twitter Spaces is the best thing they ever made. I love going in them.
I like it, but I don't like the software. Like it.
Well, no, they've got to work the kinks out, but it's fun to go in them.
They basically made it like Clubhouse because Clubhouse was cool for like 3 weeks, and then Twitter's like, we have to change our business plan because of this and get rid of Periscope.
They kind of fucked over Clubhouse, though.
I was in a Bill's Twitter space the other night. It was fucking awesome.
I
we could do
I have
Twitter
one
Spaces.
that popped up on my Twitter where it's just like a girl like rubbing her pussy. And
That's what I mean. Like Twitter has no control of these things.
That's what's great about it. I hope they never control them.
Yeah.
Yo,
then it'll suck.
His name Jack Mack from Barstool was just going like into random ones, and one was like a boyfriend and girlfriend breaking up, and like wow, it was unbelievable. Like, and then like you could tell like all the Barstool was it's like the Justin Omegle thing. Like everyone's trying to hop on that train, and it just fizzled out the coolness of it so fast. But it was one of the funnest.
Clubhouse was annoying though. You had to like request to. Like,
well, you could only get invited to Clubhouse.
Yeah, that was their problem.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it, and I was like, I don't know how to do it. So then I
just but
it was only for iPhone.
it was only supposed to be that way until the actual app launched. But like they just never Like
they never took it out of the beta.
Yeah, they never took it out
They
of
never
beta.
re-engineered it.
The whole
I heard like
COVID
COVID fucked that launch up. I actually read about why Clubhouse fucked
really?
up. And now, yeah, it was a big part of it.
Killer. You didn't read anything about that.
Yeah, I did. Go ahead. Look it up.
Break it down. Break it down.
Break it down.
Oh, Willie Google.
They got to the beta edition here. I'll find the.
I didn't ask you to find an article about it. You said you read the article. What happened?
Okay. Reading comprehension is not
Willie, where he's
okay. COVID happened and they had COVID happened and they fired a bunch of people.
That happened with a lot of jobs in COVID.
Yeah, but it was just pertaining to Clubhouse in this particular case. It was like, why aren't people? It was like a hit piece. Like, why aren't people using Clubhouse?
You scrolled past one tweet and did not read the story, and you're like, oh yeah, all of
yeah, I read I think I read a headline. Yeah.
Guys, Jay is so bored.
I don't give a fuck. I'd rather have BD in here 100 million times out of 100 million times.
I was just saying it because it's
holy fuck.
Fucking Jay.
I think no, that was hilarious.
I want my camera work. It says my camera is not plugged in, but my camera is just like my computer.
Try leaving the.
Yeah, it might be that like you came in and didn't allow your camera to go through.
When I came in, it said it. That's why it took me a while to get in. I'm gonna just restart my computer real quick, and I'll be right back.
All right, dude.
If you want to pop in here for 1 minute before he comes back, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, like
I just want to make sure everything's fair.
So what I missed, boys? I heard you talking some pretty riveting shit.
Is he still here? Hold on. Are you still here? Do you want me to take you out while you do this?
Yeah, take him out. Yeah.
What were you saying? What were we doing while you're gone?
Yeah, what I miss?
We were talking about Ravel.
Gotcha. I had to go downtown. The place that I usually go to closes at 8 on weekdays now.
Baka, you're muted if you don't know that.
Closes at 8?
Yeah, because they don't have enough people to work there.
Look at this little rat. Just like hopping.
Unemployment checks are flowing like you can't believe.
Are they ever gonna fix that? Because it's kind of fucking me getting stuff out of the States.
I don't know. I hope they do. Once it turns into an endemic, which is what the flu is technically now, and that's like they're projecting like 2024, I think.
Well, the endemic, because did you see that hockey's not going to test anymore if you're asymptomatic?
Yeah, I saw that. I love everything about that. Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
People who aren't presenting it because I was talking to a pharmacist today and he was telling me all about Omicron because I had to get my booster, and he was telling me that I'm boosted. I had to do it for school. Willie Academic. I posted a thirst trap on IG today, and Courtney Fallon said Willie thirst trap, and I thought it'd be a.
Oh yeah, Fallon's shunned by you. Not shunned. Wooed. She was wooed.
Oh no, she literally was like, yeah. And I was like, did it work? And she was like, yes.
Wow.
Sick, thanks, Fallon. I got the screenshots. No, it worked because there's a
Willie. I believe you did.
There's this girl in my class that literally mid-class, I followed her on IG because we were remote. And mid-class, I followed her because I'm like, I saw her face. She was the only one who put her camera on, and she's fucking hot as shit. I'm only gonna send the profile to John because he's the only one I trust.
What the fuck?
That's pretty fucked up. We didn't have
John, you're the only, but it's fair.
What the fuck? I've never given you a reason not to trust me. I want that on the record.
But I slid into her DMs like during class, and she responded, and we've been talking all day. But the reason I posted that thirst trap is because I don't really have any flattering photos on Instagram.
Thoughts, Jay?
Oh, if you want to follow me on IG, that's Willie G Blazer.
All right, I'm gonna do it right now. But you're gonna act.
I'll follow you back, Vodka.
I think my real name's on there, but I don't care.
That's fine. My real name is on there too.
I'm Paulie Dalt Walnuts.
William George Blazer. It's there.
What is it? What Willie? What?
George.
Oh, your Insta handle.
Like Washington?
No, like my grandfather.
What's the Insta handle, bud?
What the fuck?
The
was
Insta
that?
handle's Willie G
Trying to
Blazer.
figure out why that
Willie G Blazer is my name.
Like, did you need to know like verification that like I don't know how
I just
to
wonder people have asked me what the G stood for. I said, oh, it's because Kirk called me Willie G one time, but the only reason he said that is because he knows my middle initial.
There is a 0% chance, Will, that's true. A 0% chance. Like that was a J. That was the most J thing I've ever.
Yeah, it was.
Like that's like thinking that like that's
what
the
did Jay?
crazy.
What did Will just say?
I forget that I was a part of a cult. I forget that I was a part of a
He
cult.
made up a whole reason why we call him Willie G. He just made it up.
People forget Willie was like the original. Like not to say it's like Jay, but he was like.
It is spelled that way.
I can
Exactly
tell
the way
because
that
I'm getting like I'm getting all choked up trying to like be like I have to call that out. But where I'm
People
so
used to hate Will.
Yeah,
I'm shocked that Warden has.
Willie was enemy number one to the fans.
Will was
right.
They love to watch us, but there's one person on the stream that makes it that they can't, even though that just means that they do watch the whole thing. But they always would say that to Will. Like I
got a lot of hate.
I wish Will wasn't there.
like
my mention.
Joe Henny hated Will.
It
he was like, you gotta get Will out of here.
Or mentions. I don't
remember that Will was never in our intro.
But he used to be really monologues too.
It's because he was part of the show, right? Like that's
no,
what it
Will
was.
made it a fact that he wasn't part of the show.
I made it a fact that I wasn't
he was
part of the show.
KMS.
Yeah, he was. But
yeah, exactly. At that time.
Target.
Yeah. And there was a lot of stuff that I couldn't do like on the show, like playing the Tibbets video. I was very sus about. Like there was a lot of shit that like I was nervous about Ram.
If you didn't hear the first time, it's overtime.
Oh, hit the post, follow me. Let's go, baby.
I love the
wow. A producer following a producer.
Let's go. I'm a big hit the post guy. Me and him got to link up for drinks sometime.
I follow John. That Reptar sweater is A+.
I was actually
my boss's wife, who absolutely, definitely, 100% hates me, said she liked it today. So I was like, "Oh, hey, this sweater's fucking doing. What do I need?"
Yeah, no, it's a cool sweater.
It is Reptar. I didn't want to give you the.
Wait, why are we calling it a sweater? Is like a hockey jersey. Like
he is made from carpet.
That's a hoodie.
It's a hoodie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweater is a hockey jersey.
It looks like a
shirt.
Shut the
fuck up, Will.
Like a jersey.
You
shut up. Take another 7 years of university.
It's funny you guys call it university.
Can I chirp Warden? Is such a genius.
No, you can't chirp Warden. I said no, you can't chirp Warden.
I mean, even
I will talk over you the whole time if you're going to try to chirp Warden.
Even George Washington.
Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, let's see what he has to say.
I said even George Washington isn't the only George Washington.
See?
Whoa!
See, it was working.
Jesus Christ!
Is that in one of your 5 Bible books?
Oh,
no.
The autobiography of George Washington Carver.
Jay, I'm trying to pump the book, so you better get that going. I tweeted at that random guy that was talking.
That was awesome.
Talking about Hitler books. I said you don't have to change the Bible yet.
Oh, John, did you check your text?
One of the first books,
you need to have
one of the first books I ever said I was going to read was Mein Kampf. I think I said that like 2 months ago.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Let me check my notes.
Chill,
Jay.
bro.
Let me check my notes.
Chill, bro.
I think everybody should read it. I don't see
You
what's
think
wrong with
I
reading.
should read Mein Kampf?
No fly list for Jay.
Death blow. Jay just did the death blow on Warden right there.
Jay just wanted you to read Mein Kampf.
Oh,
that's got to be some sort of. That's got to be something, right?
What are you doing?
Jay just told me to read Mein Kampf.
I heard had a lot of interesting business ideas.
Here, and as I did, he left immediately.
Yo, I saw that.
Wait,
what's going on with Jay?
Is fucking Jay afraid of VD?
No, they're just not. No,
he's probably
during my stream. Jay wasn't allowed.
Yeah, no, he's allowed on the show. It's just if VD's on tonight, then like that was a request.
VD, are you gonna be a pussy or are you gonna watch the game with me this time?
I'm absolutely not gonna watch the game with you.
Why?
Because I'm not like you. I'm actually like a real fan. So like
I watch
the game is actually important to me.
Did we
watch
get a
what?
post game show?
You watch what?
It would enhance the experience. I watch every play. I watch.
What about of Ohio State?
Oh, I haven't missed a down of Ohio State football since serious drug.
He stayed at my house a whole extra day because of that team.
What about when you were driving back from Kermie's?
That was the Bills, and I listened on radio.
Wait, stop.
Oh, Rose Bowl game. Rose Bowl
radio,
game.
though?
Right.
Didn't he listen to radio?
First half. But when I got back home and not watched on TV, they started dominating.
So basically, everything you just said previous to that was a lie because you just admitted you've missed Bills and Ohio State snaps.
No, but I haven't because it's on radio, which is arguably tougher to do as a fan.
You didn't have to drive home right at that time. If you left on schedule, you would have been home in plenty of time.
And you're self-employed. You didn't have a job to get back to.
Plus, I watched the game like with my brother. I'm not my focus is on the game.
Your brother can get on it. Your brother can get in on it too. He's just as part of this as you are. Honestly, he's more in the Willie G doghouse than you are.
I can't control what I say when I'm watching the Chiefs. I say bad things.
Like
that's what I was saying.
No, I don't say
anti-Semitic. Well, you didn't specify, so I wanted to just take a guess.
Is it going to be excommunicado, or are you just going to tweet at me without?
I was going to say, it's like, if you watched last night's stream,
what's going to
happen? Depends if the Chiefs are winning.
Depends on how the game's going. Yeah, I feel you.
Say if the Chiefs are up by 2 touchdowns, there'll be a lot of tweets.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of tweets. I'm not going to get tagged in any of them.
There won't be a lot of in-game tweets just because I'm so nervous I'll jinx myself. So there probably won't be a lot of in-game
you admit that you are nervous because I can
you
admit now
really,
that I am nervous.
You go
this
dark
is
during
a
the
fucking
games.
crazy game, dude.
Of course, I respect my opponent. I just don't think there's any way you beat us twice at Arrowhead.
At Arrowhead,
no
that
way.
makes sense. But that's why the line is the way it is. Honestly, I think the Bills look better than the Chiefs this past week, even though they both dominated.
I think it's a legit coin flip.
The Chiefs had a practice.
Well, they were playing the worst team in the playoffs.
The fucking Steelers. That was fucking third.
Yeah, but the Bills lost to the Steelers.
I still think the Patriots. I think Bill Belichick was up to something and let you win because I've never seen Bill Belichick team get run on like that, and you suck at running the ball, and you guys ran it down his throat. So I think I'm woke. I think he's up to something.
That first Josh Allen scramble, it looked like he had 4.2 speed. That's how slow
I think
the
Bill knew they couldn't win the Super Bowl, so he's like, I'm just gonna cut my losses and get a better draft pick and lost on purpose.
That's a big brain move. Oh, Claude Giroux break. Oh my God, that was nasty, dude. Claude Giroux just scored on a breakaway. Boys, Philly money line.
Claude Giroux's a pigeon.
The
Why
Flyers?
Philly money line? They've been terrible.
I'm piecing out though.
They're a home
Fuck
underdog.
you, pussy.
I always bet home underdogs.
CBD, nice seeing you.
Good luck with your boyfriend.
Thanks, thank you.
Did Willie G? Did Cam Atkinson score?
I don't know. I don't think he has. Claude
He's
Giroux
from my my town.
Really? I got Cam
yeah.
Atkinson and Drew in fantasy.
I played with same team. I played with Joel Farabee's older brother. He's a 94. Syracuse Stars.
So you played with the bad.
That's Cam Atkinson's my brother.
Really?
No, we just have the same last name. But I say that
He has like 5 brothers. And they're all
You should just say you're one of like those 5 brothers.
he probably does have a fucking brother named Brian, so it makes sense.
He has 4 brothers. There's 5 sons.
All the Caps.
Brian, there is a Brian Atkinson.
Wait, no, there's a lot of great. There's a lot of great hockey players that came out.
There's
of your area.
Yeah, Paxaretti.
Yeah, Pacioretty is the one that came.
He went to my high school for a year. Shattenkirk went to my high school for a year. They all leave to go to better.
To go to the USHL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prep. They all go to prep schools.
They all go to day school. Fucking weirdo day schools. Or except Keith.
It's not weird. It's not weirdo when you're getting ready for the NHL though.
I went to I've played against these fucking guys. Not those guys, but like guys who are in the NHL right now.
Yeah, but I saw the Caps scored. Not a big deal. I don't need to brag about it.
I
we're
guess
just
it's
so
gotten
good.
watered down now, though. Prep school hockey isn't as good. Kids are just going straight to junior. What's the score of the Bees game? Anybody know?
5-1.
All right, still.
Pretty sure. Here,
yo, the Cats are gonna make me rich tonight.
Jay said Hightower was hurt. Jay, you could come back in now.
I got Panthers wins over 6.5 goals.
The Cats are a wagon.
I put
Fuck the
$10
Cats
on it. About to get 40 from it. Let's go.
Just
Fuck the
irrational
fuck the
hatred
Caps,
towards
go
the Cats.
No,
It's
I'm
irrational hate. Like if you're a fucking Panthers fan, there's no reason to even hate us.
I'm a cat. No, the Cats. Cats should hate everybody in the league for the disrespect.
I don't hate the
got.
Caps. I just said it because I know you're a Caps fan.
I know, but it's just that's such a preposterous thing to say. Like, I gotta imagine.
Because the Sabres are never in the mix, I generally pick a team to ride with in the playoffs, and I already put a future on the Caps to win the Cup, so I think the Cats are going to be my team.
The Sabres are a poverty organization, just like the Bills.
They're so bad, dude. They're winning right now, though, money line.
I'm pretty sure. I bet
them every night money line because it's always great odds.
I'm pretty sure our AHL team could beat the Sabres.
Oh no, it's tied. Fuck me.
Your AHL team probably makes more money than the Sabres.
The Hershey Bears. Yeah,
we only
the Hershey Bears make a fuck ton of money.
I've been to a Hershey Bears game.
Players.
It's probably fucking
Skinner, sick. Skinner, Dolly. No, Dolly's still on his entry level. Skinner and Alex Tuck, I think, are the only two guys who are making more than $750.
That's what they always say on Spin Chicklets. Like everybody makes $750. Yeah. They just pay everybody.
If you look down
same.
the roster, it's like Jeff Skinner's making $9 million, and Tuck's making like $4.
And you just have a bad reputation as a scummy organization.
Dude, I don't know how.
Think of another horrible trade by the Sabres.
I don't know how the horrible turned around. No, Tuck's actually really good, and so is Payton.
No, I'm talking about the Skinner trade where they fucking got Jeff Skinner for 3 picks and a prospect.
Yeah, the Okposo signing was brutal.
The Okposo contract. Oh, Okposo is the other guy who's a big contract, massive contract.
Yeah, $6 million.
Jesus Christ.
We've thrown money. We threw Matt Molson like 5.25.
Vomit.
Yeah, nobody knew Matt Molson couldn't skate.
I know.
No, everybody knew he couldn't skate. They just decided
Ville Lano. The Sabres threw Ville Lano like 5 sheets.
That was after that run with Philadelphia.
John's like, I don't know what the fuck anybody's talking about.
He's also a fashion designer now in Europe.
So, are you betting anything against VD? Is there a bet of honor here for the Chiefs Bills, or is it?
No, dude. It's just like
there should be a tattoo
bragging
bet.
rights.
Oh, dude, please do that.
I'll do a tattoo bet. I'm actually confident enough this time to do a tattoo bet. I'll get one.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
No, you're not.
How about this conditional tattoo bet? They have to win the Super Bowl if they beat the Bills.
No.
Yeah,
it's got to be for this game.
I'm fine with that.
You'll do that?
Yeah.
Would you get a tattoo on your other ass with the guy holding a fishing pole?
Yeah, I'm tattooing my other ass cheek. Does it have to be color, or can I save myself?
No, I want to
No, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be color.
Yeah, just make you spend a fortune.
Or can it just be like KC Chiefs Super Bowl champs?
It just has to be approved. Because I'm thinking what I would get if I lost, and I would maybe just get like a buffalo wing, like a little cartoon buffalo wing. I'm not gonna get like the score or anything. Like I'm not.
No, yeah, okay.
No, it can't just get a buffalo wing though.
It's got to be approved by me too. Like I want to have
buffalo wings. Not good.
That's what I'm saying.
I want the McGregor Allen meme to be mixed in there somewhere. If
no shot. No,
you gotta get.
You don't have a thigh for that, BD.
You gotta get
Josh.
Josh.
I don't have any thigh.
You gotta get
ass.
You gotta get Allen tattooed across your stomach like McGregor.
No, fuck that. I hate Josh. Do you remember what a little bitch Josh Allen was last year?
I like that idea though. A buffalo, just a chicken wing, and then like we'll figure something else out to post.
Yeah, but then then he can get out of the fucking bet though later on when he's like, why do you have a chicken wing? And he's like, I love chicken wings.
Yeah, but it's not about other people. Like you know how much I'll hate that tattoo.
It's a really bad tattoo, dude.
I think a chicken
tattoo.
No, it's the. I would know what it symbolizes. I'll get an
arrowhead. I'll get an arrowhead.
Yeah, you have to get an. I'll get the Bills logo.
Really?
The buffalo. Yeah.
Do they have to win the Super Bowl? Is it conditional as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let me look at your logo.
If they win the Super Bowl,
I'll get I'll get a tattoo of Greg Rousseau throwing up at you.
Well, all right, let's get it. If they win the Super Bowl, let's get it.
No, I won't. I won't get a Gregory Soul tattoo. I'll get the logo. Your
so-
logo is kind of fire.
It is kind of fire.
It's a good logo. I won't get the Bills. I'll just get the Buffalo.
Yo, Caps made it 3-2 vodka.
That
I got them goal lines.
That happened a while ago, but yes, thank you.
Doesn't matter.
Thank you for the
Just
clap.
popped up on the game that I'm watching.
We talked about it on here, though.
All right, so gentlemen's agreement.
Can we
Not finally confirmed yet. 90% confirmed. Check back with me. We'll regroup it tomorrow and set all the parameters.
We'll regroup. Well, I'm
but
glad
it's looking like a bet.
I'm glad you admitted the nerves because
I didn't admit any nerves.
Yeah, you did. You said I'm nervous.
No,
VD
said he disrespects his opponent.
I said I don't tweet in game because I'm nervous about jinxing myself. That has nothing to do with the Bills.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say game over until it was 33-3.
Yeah,
You were
that's because you
trying
have no
so hard,
balls.
dude.
You have no balls. That thing
You're
was
trying-
over when it was 7-0.
It was over after that pick, bro. That pick was so insane.
That could
be her.
Dude, he ran from the hash when the ball. Oh, fight. Chara's fighting.
Okay, well then he's gonna win.
So, this guy's oh my. The ref is just letting him pummel him.
You got to call out the fucking lefts and rights here.
Yeah, come on, give us some commentary.
No, it's over now. It was just all rights. He connected on 3 rights.
By
straight
who?
to the
There's 2
jaw.
people in the fight.
Chara.
Who fought him?
He was fighting McEwen.
Yeah, Zach McEwen.
Zach McEwen.
clapped.
He's
He got
tough.
clapped.
He's a tough.
Yeah, you're a
bastard.
fucking maniac if you fight Chara, dude.
He's a tough bastard, though.
Flames.
It has nothing to do with him being a tough bastard. It's because he's fucking gigantic.
He hit Mayfield.
Yeah,
pretty good.
he's not tough. He's just bigger than everybody.
David beat
No,
Goliath.
I'm saying McEwen's a tough bastard for eating
Yes,
punches.
what a fucking addition. I love that. He did. You're right. That's also in the second book of Jay's Mayhem Bible.
Coming at you next week.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
If you can read all 5, you can have a
Oh,
date.
Saber
Jay,
scored. Let's go. Is it Alex
Jay, you have
Tuck?
anything you want to get off your chest? I feel like there's tension.
Jay was mumbling to himself, what the fuck, when he was trying to talk and everybody was just talking over him here.
I'm playing Madden. No, I was talking to the game.
No, you weren't.
No,
You're just going to be passive aggressive?
I don't think anything's bugging me at all. You guys are talking betting
yeah,
and
yeah.
sports and tattoos. You guys seem to love the tattoos.
You literally have like all the flags of your favorite sports teams hanging in your room. You could actually add to this conversation, whereas
I don't
every
have
other
a Celtics-
conversation you're in, you can't add.
I have a problem.
Literally anything.
I don't have a Celtics flag.
You're not in your room.
It doesn't matter. The same
This
thing
room
applies.
was once my my like sports room. This was like my playroom as a kid.
The living room?
This was like a second living room that like the kids had, you know, like so like it ended up as we grew up. My like,
At what point did they just
Breaking news.
Is that Elvis?
From Attleboro.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Jason from Attleboro's in here?
He's at.
I got the pop section.
We come over. He's apparently buying Ninja Turtles.
Wait, play it again.
T-shirt.
Did he just come?
He said,
Sounded like it.
the pop section.
Sounded like a dad, serious dad.
Oh, he's at the Funko Pop section. That's what
Yeah, I do like Funko Pops.
I got the pop section.
Have you guys ever bought a Funko? I have yet to.
I have a 10-year-old daughter. I buy a lot of Funko Pops.
And we told them up front, we were like, we hate Funko
Oh,
Pops.
Vodka, congrats on the sex.
Very honest with people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one time.
One for one, bro.
No
Confirmed
Funko,
sex
Judy?
app.
Not a Funko guy.
She's
Judy?
single.
My daughter?
yeah. Asking for Jay.
Technically.
It's
I
my
was gonna
favorite
say-
question to ask someone when they're like, "Oh, I have like a 8-year-old daughter." I'm like,
You did it to me too.
single?
When
Or you
when
say
you met me,
the other one you say is, "Does she have any hot friends?"
Oh,
yeah, dude, that's the worst. I
that's
hate
my
when people do
favorite
that
part
to
of
me.
Wolf of Wall Street when he, the dude that's a Lipton, he's like, why don't you tell your sister bring your friends over sometime?
Oh yeah, that is. No, I don't care when people ask like jokes like that. It's like it's a
Yeah, I
fucking
was
joke.
I was being inappropriate.
Yeah, but
the
it's
worst is I have a twin sister, and then I have a a sister that's like 10 years younger than me that was an oops baby. So like I got it when I was growing up with my twin, and then now people like VD are making the joke like,
you have a twin that was
legally yet? Huh?
Like identical or fraternal?
How would you have a twin that was like an oops baby
Identical.
if you're not an oops?
No. My sister 10 years ago was the little one. Yeah, was an oops.
It's like, my sister was a mistake. She was born 8 seconds after me.
I tried to kill her. I tried to kill her in the womb. She fucking made it out though.
My brother was a mistake.
I wonder what she's doing, dude. I haven't talked to her in like a year.
Yeah, we know, Jay.
No, you didn't know my brother was a mistake.
I can guarantee.
I mean, I thought we were using context clues.
Jay, you really play Madden, Jay?
Yeah.
Jay, are you on the
bad
box?
game. It's
Jay,
such
are
a
you on the
bad
box?
game.
It's known as one of the worst games made.
It's literally the worst game.
I only buy it when it comes out. I buy it when it comes out for $14.99.
I have a BD question since we have you here. It's very rare. What are that you said earlier that you heard the Ravel thing on a podcast? What are your podcasts right now? What's your lineup for podcasts? I am in a fucking drought.
I mean, that's why you
go through it.
Like, because on the weekends, like when everyone stops doing their podcast, because you can make a killing right now if you're just a weekend podcast.
You know what shows
Thursday is my drought day. Thursday is a drought day.
Thursday.
You know what? I've got one for you on Thursday. Yeah, do you ever listen to 32 Thoughts, BD?
No, never heard of it.
32 Thoughts, best inside the NHL podcast ever.
You know what?
Willie G with some stats here. Okay.
I already listened to Spit and Chicklets, and I listened to Cam and Strick. I listened to Cam and Strick.
It's way different than both those. It's more formal.
Willie, why are you listening to fucking 30? Like, are you trying to fucking go in depth here with the hockey stats?
No, I just like that, dude.
He's
I'm
following.
a hockey guy.
Yeah, he's a hockey.
I'm a hockey guy too. I'm not listening to that fucking dork shit.
Every morning I start off. I listen to Florio. He does like an hour and a half.
Oh, I love Florio's. Yeah.
I listen to him every day with Chris Sims, like 5 days a week.
I used to listen to like Coward like that. Like I used to think Coward was the man.
I used to listen to Coward on the radio.
And be like, this is the dude
when
who
he was
like
on ESPN
knows higher.
Just back in the day on LA,
radio.
I don't know what radio.
I think it was ESPN.
It was syndicated.
It
was the morning show. He was a. I mean, if you think about it, at that time he was a sharp. Like he worked for casinos setting lines. Like,
do you know who was great at radio? Was SVP.
I hate SVP.
I don't like SVP.
I love that show.
He tries to
be a guy that's like probably actually a good dude, not like always looking out for the boys, and I still don't like him.
SVP,
I don't like him because everybody is always like, "Oh, you know who's actually really cool is Scott Van
That's what I mean. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what he does now is perfect for him. Like that.
Sports Center sucks. Have you ever tried to watch that show?
I like.
No, but that's why I didn't say it didn't suck. I said that's what it's perfect for him.
I know. I think he's a good guy, but Sports Center
got radio face.
A great show.
He did what I did here.
Everyone's always like, "Oh, it's really cool what he's done with Sports Center," and I'm like, "What?" He just acknowledges that gambling exists, and we're gonna act like that's some like amazing thing. Like, of course, he should have been doing that a long time ago.
The best thing SVP ever did there was some of the commercials he was in, the Sports Center commercials.
Oh yeah, I mean ESPN commercials used to be fucking gold mines.
Sometimes I just watch them. Like they have like a little mix on YouTube.
It's fucking hilarious.
Who's the guy that like retired / got fired like a year ago? Kenny Mayne. I like Kenny Mayne.
Oh yeah,
Kenny Mayne. He had that thing with Marshawn Lynch when he was in Buffalo, where they like went to Buffalo and chilled with him, and went to the Applebee's.
That was so great.
That was all Kenny Mayne. So I like Kenny Mayne. I love Stuart Scott.
Bucci's good. I like Bucci Gross.
I like Bucci because he's just a pure hockey guy, which is like cool. I like
he was the first one to do social
I like
media
Steve Levy because he's actually really a hockey guy. It doesn't even want to be
he's a hockey guy.
That's why
he has a hockey voice. I can't listen to him do football.
Trying to break that stick over his knee the other day. It was fun. And then he just drills it off that fucking parking cone.
Kevin Weeks was a great addition to the ESPN Hockey Night crew
because he's black.
Weeksy's always good.
Yeah,
no, I mean they have. I think they have Anson Carter on. TNT.
I have no idea.
That's a good question, BD. How's the work?
He's only on there because he's black.
No, Anson Carter's not on there anymore.
Anson Carter's on TNT.
Oh, Daver. I don't have a war against Daver.
Oh, you don't? I thought you were fighting.
I think Willie G has a war against Daver.
No, Daver has a war against the world. He's just a
Daver just wants to try to.
The best is the one day he made all those Fallon comments and thought he would have to come on here and like get in a 1v1 against me, and comes on here and he just like
Call of Duty.
Yeah, it was exactly. It was just like nothing wrong with what you said. I was just validating what I'm saying. Like, all right, dude, then this isn't a 1v1. This is you coming to my show to validate what
Willie G, how was your reunion with Fallon?
I think it went pretty well.
I thought you
pretty well.
I thought you did great. I was happy you came in there, and the clips from it were fun.
Have you always done the Rico Bosco where you don't show your face?
Like, I don't want this guy coming on my show. I was like, Fallon, you're the fucking one who was reaching out to him to come on the show.
Dude, she literally asked me to. She asked me to come.
And like I told her you were coming on beforehand. Like I did save it to the very end.
You didn't blindside her.
No, she was hyped about it. She's DMing me about it, sending me the clips and stuff.
Posting thirst traps today.
Yeah, she was sending me clips and then deleting the Instagram messages and sending me different ones, and I was just like, just keep this offline.
She's a piece of work.
Yeah,
I like her.
I love Fallon. I love Fallon just because I don't know. I don't know why I love Fallon. Honestly, she's the best.
I know why, because she's mayhem.
Yeah, she's kind of like she's mayhem. Like I love that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Whoa, don't say the M word while Jay's here.
Yeah, that's true. Look at this gross yellow tongue from the fucking.
He thinks he owns that word.
Yo,
like
know how-
anybody else says that, he thinks he gets
Michelle
like
McPhee
thinks they
learned
stole
real
it
quick.
from him.
Michelle McPhee.
Yeah. Did she? She would beat your ass.
She came out with another episode the other day talking about how
I know. I gave up on it. She needs to get a fucking mic.
It's so bad.
Wait, who?
Word is so bad.
It's a podcast
she did it.
called
She's this
Mayhem.
Boston journalist. She did a podcast about the Boston Bombers. It was pretty good information, but like you could tell she didn't like. She did it independently, and she was just like talking into her phone.
She's like, I'm just getting
What else is there to be said about that? Jesus Christ,
ton. Dude! I learned a lot. I learned a lot about it. It's insane.
Like that's a topic I really never dove into. Like I'm sure if
the
someone
CIA has killed people that were involved.
Guys, listen here. I watched the Mark Wahlberg. Nope, I watched the Mark Wahlberg movie, and I fucking know everything now.
Why did they make a movie a year after
Mark
that
Wahlberg
happened,
saved the world, and you guys are stupid.
I hate that movie even got to be put out.
Dude, they made it a year after the thing happened.
I don't like
Did they come and ask you if they could?
Huh?
It's annoying.
Jay
It's
from
fucking
Lynn.
patronizing bullshit.
Boss, we have Jay on the phone. He's a guy that lives in Lynn. Said you'd never asked him about the movie.
Jay, what were you DMing me?
Yeah, but he
what were you
smokes a lot
DMing me
of
about?
CBD.
What were you DMing me about vodka's DD214? You said you wanted
it.
It's like
a couple things.
I'll give it to you. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck.
Look at
vodka.
Vodka put Kermit's driver's license on a stream one time. He's reckless.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
Did you, Doc?
Vodka. I follow.
with Kermit's face put out in it.
I subscribe to there's this guy, he's named Don Shipley. He was a Navy SEAL for like 30 years, but he's retired now. He's like 65. And he used to have a YouTube channel, but he got kicked off YouTube, so he just does it all on his own website now.
Fuck yeah.
And basically people send him people claiming to be Navy SEAls, and he just like calls them up and basically grills them.
That's fucking hilarious, though.
But he's so funny, and he like these guys try to get into these elaborate lies, like car salesmen or whoever. They just put Navy SEAL on their shit or other Army things, and he just breaks it down, and he has like access to all these databases, and
that's
he
fucking
just
hilarious.
roasts them. And people keep digging themselves deeper. I'll give you my password to his website. So you can watch
dude,
videos.
I want to see that.
So funny,
because that is funny, dude. Because like being a Navy SEAL is like legitimately one of the hardest things to do. So like to put that on your thing just out of the blue is so
How
preposterous.
does that compare to like Ranger School though? Isn't Ranger School really fucking hard too?
Nah, not really.
No, it's all spec ops is all like super elite.
But I heard Green Beret was fucked up. Was fucked too. I mean, I'm not built for any of it. Like, let's be real.
I think that
I'm built for
have the
comfort.
minds, Will. I think our brains are built for it. I just don't think we could do it physically.
No, I could definitely
Jay,
do
you think
it
you have the
physical, but
brain to
I
be
could do
able
it
to do?
physically.
You
I
think
could
you
do
have the
it physically.
brain
I
to
could
be
not
able
do
to
it
do
mentally.
special operations?
You can do
I
anything you
think-
want physically.
I think that people that can take like the shit that Will and I have been through in life are built
being
for-
raped by your uncle.
Yeah.
Jay, you think you could you think you could be in a gunfight and not? You think you could be in a
I
gunfight
didn't
and
say
like?
that. I didn't
Jay, you're
say
5'2".
Yo, that's one of those
Jay, you want my DD?
Part of the job is
Jay,
being
you weigh
in gunfight.
150 pounds.
Jay, I'm
The
gonna
pack
DM
weighs
you. I'm gonna
55
DM you my
pounds.
DD 214 right
Yeah,
now.
you know
Jay.
that Chicago
Vodka,
special
let me
forces
see it, too.
video
I've never
where that
seen-
guy's
I've never seen a
VD,
legit
when does it get hard, VD?
When does
I'll
what
send
get
it. I'll
hard?
send it to you too, Willie.
To with these guys that just like he's sending his DD 214 right now. Like
The Bills are a guy.
You're the one that wanted it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Vodka, this guy, he'll like call people.
What are you laughing at? You fucking.
I'm gonna send you the video. I'm gonna send you one of them's on YouTube.
Which one? Jay, do you remember calling VD's brother on stream? Because I would love that video right now.
He talked about it earlier.
Also, you're sitting in your basement right now with a munchkin sitting next to you playing Madden like an 8-year-old. Like, that's what it looks like.
Maui's here too.
I didn't notice the cat. I'm sorry, Mr. Mel.
Yo, how long should you make girls that look like that, John, wait for responses? Because I don't want to look.
Really,
thirsty.
I don't know how to answer. I mean, you play a very fucking sophisticated game, and it does work. You have to admit, but I do not
pull
want
so much ass. I don't know why.
You can't make them wait. Don't make them.
I am never the person that says this. Like, I always.
You're someone that could die at any minute.
Wow.
Is that why I'm so good with the ladies?
I just think you should take it any like second of love you
I'm
can
not
get.
as blue today. Take advantage of every. Oh, was that supposed to be a bet? that I'm gonna die soon. Good one.
Oh shit. Jay, I'm getting.
Little does
What's
Jay
up,
know
John?
that I'm taking a lethal dose of heroin when I'm 65.
I said I'm getting out of here soon. Vodka. I made vodka one of the best.
Fuck the Islanders scored.
It's probably one of the best.
Suckers.
It's very good. It's very
so
good. I'm gonna save it though until I know that I'm actually gonna stream for a while.
No, I like the ones that you post when it's not a stream more.
Yeah, we're
meaning. Yeah.
well, that's really only happened once where I was like,
what GBE is.
Dude, I tweeted the video and I was like, dude, why'd I do that? I get more mad that I put a time on it because I'm like, dude, I don't want to do it at that specific time. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing it.
That's the you don't set expectations. You don't have to fucking fulfill them.
Definitely.
Especially when Warzone kind of like it's with the update. I think it's better now. But like when we were playing, I was like, God, dude, I don't want to play this game right now.
I'll get a couple games in with you tonight, Vodka.
I was playing multiplayer the other day, which we should play.
Multiplayer was so fun.
So much better.
Like that was when we were having the most fun playing Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I enjoyed playing with you that 3 or 4 days where I was just shitting on everybody.
About it,
we all were shitting on everybody.
Warzone came out, and that just made that end, which sucks.
PUBG was the most fun. That was the peak. That was the peak of Sweater Club.
100%.
I agree because BA always talked about
Fuck
that
you,
one.
VD.
Well, no, it's Warden was making.
I had no part in PUBG.
That was by your own choice. I bought you the game.
I thought it was a ricochet shot. I thought I know you bought me the game, and I played it once, and
it might be correlated. It very well may be correlated, but it's a better game to stream.
What was the
longer rounds?
Huh?
What did you say about PUBG? Give the exact line.
Oh, it's fucking Warzone on Down syndrome.
Dude, when that game came out, I couldn't stop playing it.
That game
Warden of the North. That's all you need to know. Warden of the North, PUBG. It made for better clips because it was like more steady rounds instead of Warzone was like very like hectic kind of. But then PUBG firefights were crazy.
It gives you more realistic.
If we all had these Warzone would be.
Gives you more realistic recoil and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that game is just like
PUBG is less about like how good of a streaming setup you have. Like
honestly, it's how fast how you ping.
I've seen people play successfully on like 30 FPS. PUBG.
Although I watched a PUBG on YouTube. I watched like a tournament championship. They snipe each other from like 500. Like the pro PUBG people are so good.
I watched.
Like they aim 20 feet above your head and shoot you from like across the map. They just lay in the bushes.
Oh, so when I worked for Comcast,
that's some Battlefield shit.
His name's Mark. He fucking loved PUBG. Like he was on like a PUBG squad that like were his friends. Like he's one of these guys who like maybe that's how he got his only friends, and they are close. Like they go to each other. They don't live anywhere near each other. And
That's
they
how he got his only friends.
Like he's one of those guys. Like that could be the truth.
Look at us. DD, will you get Vanguard?
Look at us.
Search.
No.
I'll buy it for you.
No.
Yeah,
it's actually fun.
That's one thing I love, VD, that you were just like the most anti this COD.
Yeah.
Like right from
even it got to the end of the other. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking PUBG. You could assassinate your own teammates.
Oh, I
actually remember watching
we would
team
get
killing.
the teammates. We would get teammates.
And I guess it is true that Kermie kind of replacing Will did elevate the content a little bit. To be honest,
Dr. Disrespect's best clips are PUBG clips.
You have chemistry with.
If you go back and watch them and shit.
That's true.
Oh, no, that's what I was saying. I that was the only guy I watched this guy.
Dude, go look up like Doc doing Chinese. Doc would get into a Chinese server, and the guy would speak Chinese to him, and then Doc would just make up Chinese words back at him. It's literally he got in trouble with his agent. He did. He got in trouble.
No, he did get in trouble.
I can't believe somebody took that the wrong way. Yeah.
Well, he didn't get kicked off for that.
But he had a thing like every time he would get killed, he'd be like, "Fucking Chinese."
Well, because their names would be. Well, he started getting trolled, and then people would stream snipe him. They'd make new accounts, and there'd be China #1 would be the name.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, China.
I always like the
just
the
like
footstep
freak out.
complaints too.
Dude, that's the only reason my name's Dr. Vodka. He's my fucking dad.
Like guys like him are the reason that Call of Duty could get away with being so glitchy, because you get gold content out of a guy like him when the game doesn't work.
He's the goated streamer, like
by a lot.
Yeah.
By so far.
Oh,
and like what he does with his production quality and everything.
Yo, and like he was the first. Like I remember, like
looks
just
like an
randomly
arena
he would
every
show
time
up on like your Facebook feed. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
whatever he was doing back in the day, he was like getting himself everywhere, which is like what you do now, like multi-platform streaming. Like that is like, dude, he was everywhere. I love that dude.
I love
part
when
is
the
he's
streamer
like,
of the year. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just gonna. My bad. I was just gonna say the best part is he's just like 6'8". Like he's
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
I've seen his college basketball like highlights. Like he played
Really?
He was
college
on the Random Athletes Twitter page too.
He was on some
At one
played
point.
for some
That-
small
that
UC
account
school.
just disappeared.
Yeah,
Really?
The random.
that account had legs. That
college
account had
athlete.
legs.
It is funny when streamer
Well, actually, that's
streamer of the year
cool.
comes out, and he just laughs when he doesn't get it. 'Cause he's like, "Well, that's just a fucking joke." Because I'm obviously the
That's
streamer
why
of the
I
year.
like him too. He's one of those guys who gets like a medal in the army, and he's like, "This is fucking stupid."
I also like him because he's good, but he's not like nerdy good like Huskers
So
or like
if he's
Symphony.
winning,
He's-
it's like
yeah.
dance and shit. Like he's
Like,
excited. He
can
won.
play with those guys, but he's more of like just an entertainer.
Shut the
Unlike
fuck up,
Jay,
man.
unlike Jay, who's just playing a video game and
Jay, we've been
not
talking about
contributing
Barely, can barely move his lips at the same time. Look at
The
his
only
body.
guy I know is Rags. I didn't know if you were talking about him.
The
Right.
only streamer you know is MRags.
Pretty much.
That's
you don't
pretty
know
bad.
Ninja.
The good streamers.
Yeah, how do you not know Ninja?
Is
He was in a
Ninja
Powerade
the phase
commercial.
guy? I don't
Ninja's
know.
in trouble right now.
I really don't. I'd make
Ninja's
it
always in trouble.
Yo,
I know
Symphony
Pancake Pow.
said the
and
N
Rags.
word one time and he got away with it. So
I know.
No, he didn't. He didn't say.
He
it.
didn't quite get away with it.
Definitely said it.
All right.
He said it in
No,
PUBG
we got away
on the
with it.
bridge. PUBG on the bridge.
He
I
100%
remember
said it.
It was
yeah, he
Ninja.
100% said it. He got
100%.
sniped on the bridge in PUBG, this one
Yeah,
bridge
just
where everyone
screamed
used to
it.
die, and he just screamed it.
Yeah,
That's the
he
best.
100%.
I don't know what you
said
guys are talking about.
R.I.P.
I'm a defender of Symphony's such a dork too, dude. He's like
he's so good at Warzone, dude.
I hate the the new streamer thing where it's like, oh yeah, I'm just like all about positivity, and they're all just like,
dude,
oh yeah, thanks chat. Like, totally appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm like, have some balls and make fun of your fucking viewers.
Dude, he dates that chick.
Drinking a fucking protein shake like in the middle of it, like not even G Fuel, just like, yeah, I just got back from the gym. You guys should really focus on positive body health.
Like, dickhead, you've got fucking 10,000 subs, of course. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Video games.
Streamers are supposed to be toxic and just like
that's what I want.
Yeah, you have to be just like there's nothing that would bring out more toxic energy in me.
That's the only reason people watch me.
Cats are down 2-0.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to see you like smiling and giggling through a game of Call of Duty because I'm one of the happiest, giggliest people.
Down 2-0. I gotta put a lot of bet on them out of principle.
They're just like, oh, Warden, thanks for the resub, bro. 5 months, totally appreciate that, bro.
And then like a cow shows up on screen.
Yeah, John was there. I think like the last time I got a. Weren't you there the last time I got a sub? And I was like, wow, you just wasted your money.
Yeah, don't do that. That's what we do.
You know what, Vodka? I canceled my leg sub. I'm gonna throw down a vodka sub instead.
Oh no, Leg's my best friend.
We have 4 right now because I realized I could buy gift subs to people and it makes it look like we have subs.
Oh yeah, I've gifted hundreds of subs to my
you're
like, dude, the best reaction was Mikey Rockets. 100.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You fucking goated! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! I love that kid. I love that kid.
VD assassinating his teammates while Kermie maniacally cackled was all time. Nice.
Yo, Avaka, Warden would make these clips though, and it would like start, and it would be like called like Kermie confessionals, and there would be like this organ church music playing, and then it would just be like Kermie talking to this like southern chick, and he was just the most awkward person in the world. It was amazing, dude.
I remember he was talking about how he's afraid to ride a bike because he's afraid he'll get hit by a car.
Michael from Love on the Spectrum. If you guys are looking for a good IG follow, Michael from Love on the Spectrum is a great IG.
That's
follow.
A great show.
The best on TV. You could
wait.
Say.
Is that A+? No. That show podcast that Kermie and Phil were talking about, that A+.
It might be the autistic.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to the podcast.
It's so good. It's so good. Let's start. It's fantastic.
Because autistic people are so matter of fact. It's phenomenal.
Oh, here we go.
Dr. Vodka.
Boom.
I love a good reggae horn.
As I tell everybody, you wasted your money. I'd be really sick if it declined right now.
VD, NES.
Like insufficient funds.
Insufficient funds.
That's gonna hurt Leg's feelings right there. I want that now.
Fuck you, Leg.
You hurt his feelings today. You know that, right?
He hurt my feelings.
Dude, you were like shitting on some Real Madrid player from like the history of it, and you really hurt his feelings.
Why? What did he say? He didn't respond to me.
He was very upset. He was like, "Why?" I love Leg. Don't get mad that I'm saying this, but yo, he was upset. He was like, "Why the fuck would you say that to me?"
They're like president and like he's a legendary old player and he's like president of the team. He was old, but he died, and I just
Caps and OT, baby, suck my dick, Jets. Tommy Wilson, top line, Tommy.
Tommy buckets.
All right, my bad.
It was
sorry.
an OT, not a shootout, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
all right, my
perfect.
bad.
I won money on that.
I DM'd it to Leg, and I just said good riddance.
I know, dude. He was like, "Why would you say good riddance?" He was very upset. He was very upset.
It's war, Leg. It's war.
R.I.P. Leg.
And he was like, "Fucking he was like fucking Minifans, man."
When I did the Willie G trashing episode with Fallon, VD texted me that next morning. It was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I'm about to trash you on Twitter, but I wanted to privately trash you too." And then just and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I feel like shit." He's like, "I don't give a fuck, dude." He's like, "Fuck you."
Well, it's nice to get like a private.
I respect the shit out of that.
John wasn't trying to take the job. I'm pretty sure John was pleading.
I respect how everybody handled that situation. I don't care.
That was a fun couple weeks. That was a really
great.
fun.
Everything about that was
perfect. Joy Taylor.
Joy Taylor.
Joyce,
Thank you.
There will never be another. There will never be a Thanksgiving because it was on Thanksgiving. Every Thanksgiving, I think about it.
Yo, and her turning out to be just a smoke. Like
I love her. I love her.
I love her.
Yeah. She is exactly my ideal woman. I like thick black bitches. That's exactly what I like.
That treat me like shit, dude. Treat me like shit. I fell in love. Speaking of Smugsy,
Jason Taylor didn't go to the U, did he? He went to
what day does the Smugsy
Pitt.
episode out?
Yeah, Pitt. That's right.
Smugsy's shows every Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
Evening. Yeah, I'm hopefully going to be a guest on Smugsy's show. We've discussed early preliminary discussions about it. I sent her the link to Meeting of the Minds last week, and I think she didn't see it till later, so she was confused, and she's like, "Oh, StreamYard, I also have that. Do you want to be a guest?" And I was like, "Yes, I do."
Yes, I do. Also, I appreciate the fact with that I sent you the StreamYard one night, and then you forwarded it to Smugsy, because I think that was that
every time you send me a StreamYard link, I send it to like 40 people. I send it to Tony Cass. I send it to everybody, and I just see who hops on.
That idea, just going into random Discord servers and finding the biggest.
It's ever like I would spend months trying to figure it out.
Getting them on versus Cass.
I want to meet new
try
people.
That.
No, Montante's too afraid.
It got way too personal before it ever started. When like Montante started saying like stuff about his like autistic.
There's a Miami
son.
Hurricanes roundtable going on. VD.
Yeah, Montante took
with Danny Boy and Prez.
Yeah, I see that
being recorded. I'm tapping in later. I was in one all last night. I can't do it again.
You can only do it on your mobile phone though.
I think the new Dave Portnoy show came out today. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, satellite phones.
There are. You guys are.
I called the mobile phone.
You did.
We've gotten a couple transfers. No one too big.
Hit the posted BD's gold level on Google Play. I like how he noticed that.
I don't have a debit card. I use Google Pay for everything, or else I use cash.
I've got my debit card on Google Pay. That's what
I mean. But I mean, I don't have I lost my physical card maybe 8 months ago, and I just.
Do you have credit though?
Yo, so I lost my card.
I have a credit card, but I don't use it. I don't.
You don't have a minimum limit on it.
My everything's. I paid it. It's just at zero. It just sits at zero.
So
because I don't like credit card. I have a credit card. I just don't use it. I use my.
I have three $250 credit cards. That's very low, as low of a fucking credit card as you get, and get the secure ones that you have to put money against.
That's awesome. I'm in crippling credit card debt.
I used to just credit cards should not be legal. I really don't think they're predatory. It's like sprinkling like drugs in front of a drug addict.
Yeah, no, I
have them until you have.
That's like online gambling, VD. Once you get in California, you're gonna be.
People are better off being broke with a debit card than having a little bit more money with a credit card. It's better like
whenever they have a little bit more money. It's just they now have.
You just spend it. You also spend it on shit you don't need, or it's like
here we go
outside your means.
For the win.
I mean, some people it probably really helps. They need it.
I mean, I've had to use it for like when I was short for child support, like 1 or 2 months.
Yeah, exactly. Some people it makes sense, but I think
it's
the way they push it on people is like a little bit predatory. Yeah,
they just don't push the right ones. Like if they push like
they should be pushing the secure ones. Like these ones, these $250 ones. You put $250 in an account for them, and if you don't pay it, they just take that, and the card's canceled. Like that's that.
But instead, they offer you fucking $500 cash.
Yeah, no, but like the first credit limit you could get in college is a fucking $2,000 credit limit. Anyone, and that $2,000 could like
that's
to
so
a college kid. Like he could not pay that for fucking 10 years, dude. Know how hard it is for a kid to come up with $2,000 to pay? Because by the time he like finds the fucking reason to pay it, it's gonna have so much interest.
That's
and
a half ounce of cocaine broken down and sold.
Yeah, there you go.
Sick, dude.
Just saying.
Montante versus Cass did happen on the show, but they were gonna do their own podcast, but it just got personal way too quick. I had to break it.
It was on this show, right?
Yeah, it was on this show.
Yeah, it was here.
Did you host that? I feel like I would have immediately come to
Warden would know better than me. I can't remember. I remember they were gonna do a show.
I'm the one that said it. I remembered it.
Yeah, it's all because of you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're not fucking
Jay,
talking.
Jay, do you have a credit card?
It's freaking me out.
You didn't believe me, but I did remember. Yeah, I have. But like John's, it's
you sitting next to that Munchkin is making it real weird because like all
not a Munchkin. It's a
Vinny
minion.
Trocheck goal.
Whatever.
Thank you. You said it 3 times. It's hard to swallow.
I'm going to make raviolis. Does anyone want to stay here? Because I'm going to let Jay stay here.
I'll stay and talk to BD.
I'll stay.
Yeah.
BD wants to
I gotta take a. I'm gonna mute myself, but if you guys will stay, I'll come back. I gotta take a shit.
Out then, and
I wouldn't mind if you brought us with you.
Dude, Alex Tuck scored too, man.
So we
I'm
got
hitting
Dr.
that crazy
Vodka and BA taking shits during the show, and they don't have the balls to just come on and do it.
What are you talking about? I'm still here.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't think it's a bad thing when people.
I'll leave. I can leave if you. I'll just leave.
I don't think it's bad that you're pooping. I don't want him to leave.
Can you change the? I just
No,
don't. I don't want to see my
done.
fat fucking face.
Jay, do you have abandonment issues?
A what? Yeah, 100%. Dude, I was adopted. Like I was pried from arms at baby level. I think that's
Were you
always.
do you know your biological mother?
Were you pried from
and
arms,
father?
or were you thrown?
Do you want to?
I was probably put somewhere, VD, like firefighter shit, you know, like fire,
like left at the fire
Yeah.
department.
You know,
I
you could
would-
probably find them because probably either your mom or your dad got arrested, and there's a big
Well,
DNA.
I found out today that
Probably
the
your
reason I didn't get
Just saying,
the
he's
sister,
Mexican.
the sister I was promised at like 2 years old that I was supposed to have a sister. The reason I didn't get a sister is because they were keeping the girls to put them in maid school.
Wow.
But down there,
Sounds
like
super Mexican.
What country? Colombia.
Colombia.
All the people I work with are Guatemalans. Different.
Yeah, they're mad
different,
Guatemalans where my dad worked.
Different
Guatemala's
strain,
big.
but good people. Good people.
Claude Giroux just took a fucking slap shot in the shootout.
We have a lot of
What are you
Guats.
doing, dude?
Guats are big in landscaping industry in this area.
Horse training.
Have you ever
as
been
well.
to Miami, Jay?
Yes, I went there for
It's the greatest.
Guillermo Maldonado's Jesus ministry type of deal. This guy got accused of like sexual assault and divorced his wife. She took fucking everything. Millions. She took like 18 million. And the whole fucking like they own like 5 blocks of church in Miami. And she took it all. And this poor fucking guy that I
Did you
watched,
feel at home in Miami?
it was comfortable.
Colombians are all made to live in Miami. Same with Cubans.
Not Jay. No.
No?
That's too hot. It was too hot.
But you were
It's
in
very
Coral
hot.
You were in Coral Gables, dude.
I was
Bro, did
sticky.
you live in Miami for a period of time?
Me? No,
Like
I went on
near South
vacation.
Beach, more near South Beach. No, I'm talking to the kid who went to
Oh.
who lived in Coral Gables.
I only lived in Coral Gables my freshman year on campus. And then I lived in Coconut Grove, and then I lived in Pinecrest, which is like
Coconut Grove is fire.
Coconut Grove is fire. Very fire.
Yeah.
Do you like it just
Big
because it's
fan.
called coconut?
No, it's just
You would love Coconut
Jay.
Grove.
Yeah, no,
You'd love
Jay,
it.
Jay would fuck with Coconut.
It's
Grove.
like a
Why
small neighborhood in Miami, right on the water, so it has like a nice bay, and like everything is like you could walk everywhere, and like
I've been down there. I actually went to dinner there. Yeah,
it's a very good locals vibe. All the good not college bars, but all the good bars are there. It's the opposite of the like club scene. It's like
Dude, when I went there, I was with a church group and we were avoiding all that shit. It was amazing.
I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
like that part of Miami. Like there are some very low key parts. As many lit parts as there are like just as many like.
I've been to
Also
South
local.
Beach like 3 times in my life. I lived in Miami for 4 years. I never went.
Yeah,
to
I
South
hate.
Beach.
I've been to there once. I hated it.
Is that where
It's
the
like
heat
in
is?
LA. I've never like Santa Monica, Venice. I don't go to the beach here ever. It's
Dude,
terrible.
the beach.
Why?
Dude,
Too many
The-
people?
No, the
what's
water
going
here
on with the homeless out there, man?
The Pacific
And-
Ocean, you can't swim in. They have if you read the signs on the beach, they have signs on the beach that are like this water is probably toxic and probably has cancerous stuff. It's real small signs. They have to put them everywhere, but people
It's-
don't care. And
It's
the Pacific Ocean is gross, dude.
Dude, it's from
It's
big
E.
pharma
coli.
dumping out there for like 50
No,
years.
it's
50
fucking
plus.
I love the Atlantic Ocean. Anytime I'm near the Atlantic Ocean, I'll go in. I swam in the Long Island Sound for years, but the Pacific Ocean, first of all, is freezing cold.
How cold?
And it's fucking gross.
Ours
Like
is like-
and the
like
tide
six,
is,
like Nantucket cold, like 60
and the tide
degrees.
is way
42 right
harsher
now.
on the Pacific.
Our
too.
ocean's
The
42
tide's
right
crazy.
Yeah, but it's the winter, Jay. I'm talking about the summer.
But I agree. And what I'm
It
saying,
never gets warm because it comes down from Alaska. That's how the water comes.
Dude, it's
Okay.
the
Comes
sixth
down.
round of the shootout. Can somebody
Okay.
fucking score here, please?
because our water.
And on the Atlantic, it goes the opposite. It
Fucking
goes up.
hey, dude.
Do you think it's just keeping this bacteria alive too long because we've had a long summer?
No, it's not even
No.
bacteria, Jay. It's fucking chemical
That's
waste.
waste. It's waste.
If
dude.
it's chemical
dumpage.
waste, then that's different.
Jay, you would not go in this water. I'll find a picture of the sign right now, and I'll send it to you.
The dirtiest lake in America is in New York, Onondaga Lake.
They're using fungus now to clean oil spills.
That
All right.
makes a ton of sense, actually.
Yeah, so they can do it to just about anything. They just need to find the right type of fungus.
No, the chemicals will kill the fungus.
It's a matter of finding the right type of fungus.
I'm telling you from a biomolecular standpoint.
I'm telling you that
these chemicals kill everything.
No, there's always a mushroom that can kill. It's about finding which one.
I would think a snake venom would work better, Jay.
It depends what's in the fake snake venom. See how you just see it as snake venom? You don't see it as steroidal type particles that are in the venom.
Dude,
that
snake
make
venom
you
can
react.
cure cancer. I guarantee there's a snake venom out
There's
there.
a neurotoxin.
There you go. There's lots of different chemicals in that venom.
Dude, nobody's gonna score in the shootout. It's round 8.
What game are you watching? The Capitals?
I'm watching Philly and the Islanders, and I have a full unit, which is $10 on.
Jay, look at your Twitter DMs.
Okay.
Yo, BD, I miss talking to you, man. I'm low key excited for this week of shit talk and the game. Thank God they gave us Sunday night though.
Is it nasty because of the salt hit the post? Why is Onondaga Lake so nasty?
Lakes can get gross because
there was a
of the
medical
heat.
there was a medical factory that was there that dumped for like 40 years
If
before
it's toxic
they
stuff
stopped them
like
at
that,
all. You still can't eat the fish out of there. They've cleaned
That's
it
like
up a
Long
lot,
Island Sound where I
but-
grew up. I would swim in it, but it's dirty as shit. But if you would catch a fish and cut it open, it would all just be green.
Yeah, you can't.
And like
you
all
can't
all
eat
it,
fish.
all the fish started just dying and floating to the top. It was gross.
The only people that eat the fish out in Onondaga Lake are the Somalians. They'll eat anything.
They don't give a fuck. They don't give.
They
a
don't
shit.
give a
lot of
shit, dude.
Somalians?
Oh, a ton, dude. And Syracuse, Utica, yeah, they come in from New York City, and then Utica and Syracuse both have big programs to
Jay, look at your DMs.
People.
Confirmed captains in Onondaga Lake. Oh,
Confirmed disgusting. You don't go in there. Yeah, confirmed a lot of Somalians as well. Hit the post.
that's pretty much the same things we have here, dude. Except it says bacteria levels are going to.
Bacteria is different. Bacteria is different.
Than
yeah, it says runoff.
Than dirty needles and
storm drain water. You know, storm drain water means like homeless camps that are 100 feet away when they hose it down in the storm drains. It's all fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I can understand.
The Atlantic Ocean is so much better than the Pacific
How close
Ocean.
are you to like a
surf at all,
really
BB?
rich beach though? Like I thought you lived in the good spots.
No, he lives in East LA. You retard.
The beach is the most
You got
expensive.
fully doxed.
No, I
East
live
LA.
like 45 minutes. No traffic, like 40 minutes from the beach.
That's kind of deep. I'm a lot.
LA
closer.
is a huge city. You could
Dude,
drive
it's
an
the
hour
biggest-
and a half.
It's a county.
It's huge.
Yeah, I want to go back soon, but I'm everything that I read about it is bad.
What's
right
going
now.
on in Huntington Beach last couple of days? I heard some struggles in the area with the homeless. I believe.
No,
like
there's
we have
homeless
here.
everywhere, dude. In LA.
The whole
for
beach.
sure.
Huntington Beach, though, is like a small, rich community. Like there, they just get rid of the homeless people. In Venice or Santa Monica, they can't really get away with doing that.
In Boston, we're trying to get rid of the people down on Meth Mile.
The
And
thing
these
is that like enough people are dying of overdoses that
Yes.
it sort of keeps up with the homeless
Is there
spots that are
hospitals
already
close to
available.
those beaches?
No, but most of the people at the beaches aren't heroin addicts. They're all meth heads, so they're very confrontational and like fighting each other. And
Oh, I was talking
they
about
all
like,
what they do is they all even when I live downtown, I won't. How do I say this?
Please.
If you want to get rid of a homeless encampment in downtown, whether it's homeless person to homeless person or business owner to homeless person camping on their sidewalk, you just torch their tent. And like sometimes they kill each other doing it, but there's huge fires.
Will a torch. Courtney didn't like it. What did you doing, dude?
Dude, she didn't understand that there was nothing dangerous about me using a blowtorch.
Like we're professionals, lady.
Yeah, literally, there's no one in your life you should trust more with the blowtorch.
Literally, I'm so good. Like, I can think of I trust me more than a goddamn welder.
Have you ever used the blowtorch to dab, VD? You seem like you've only ever seen electric nails.
Yeah.
No,
oh my
I
god.
fucking dabbed for years.
Okay.
Dude,
all right.
I've used blowtorches to smoke a lot of things.
Well, I mean, my arms.
Jay,
our
I
arms
fucking
are proof. Like you can.
I smoked meth for like a year. You can
Everyone
only use a
thinks
blowtorch.
I've done heroin because of all these dab marks I have on my arms. Like, look at this one. That's not Maui. That's
maybe you should just start doing heroin, Jay.
I could disassemble and reassemble a torch in less than 30 minutes.
Same. It's always been interesting to me seeing it done by other people because it's very precise. Will, like you got to make. I get annoyed for anything. So like if I see someone fucking up a dab, it's very frustrating. You know,
I mean, you've seen me light a dab before. I know what
you
I'm doing.
over torch. You're an over.
Everybody has preferences though. Some people like hot dabs.
I like hot dabs.
Some people like hot dabs. I hate. You know, the only people that are hardos about it are low temp people. They're always like, oh, like,
yeah,
you know,
exactly,
you're wasting like 8%. And it's like, I know, I just like to fucking rip it. Like, they're like, like, don't even put the torch on the nail. Like, you heat that other thing and then put that thing on the nail. I'm like, get out of the way, fucking hippie. I'm trying to get high in 30 seconds or less.
Have you ever tried a cold start?
Fucking low temp hardos are the worst.
The worst, like, dude.
I don't have any
cats are down too.
I know I cough less when I go low temp. That's my problem.
You obviously do because it's easier on your lungs, but I love coughing because it makes you like 10 times more higher.
No, it doesn't make you higher.
Yes, it does.
It puts hair on your chest, and it absolutely does. On Saturday, because I have that debate with myself in my head sometimes because I'm like, science wise it doesn't make sense, but on Saturday morning, like I woke up at like 6 a.m. I like a nice early J on Saturday morning before soccer,
spliffy,
and I hit it once and it kind of just went down the wrong pipe, and I coughed so much and I was instantly high after one hit. I was like, I don't even need. If I didn't want to, I could not smoke the rest of this joint, and I'm like, that is absolute proof that it works.
You know, you're only supposed to take a couple hits. Like, it's not meant to smoke the whole
thing. Who says who?
It's called tolerance. It's called tolerance, like, Jay.
All right, well, maybe lower yours.
You smoke what your body can tolerate. Like, my body tolerates about an ounce and a half a week, so I smoke about an ounce and a half a week.
Yeah, but Jay, that's like saying some people, if you never drink alcohol and you drink very occasionally, you get drunk off like 2 beers, but that doesn't mean that
I got drunk off 1 twisted tea. I'm hammered.
Yeah.
I never drink.
But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't. It's like, oh, alcohol, you're not supposed to drink like 10 beers. It's like, it's all about the case-to-case basis.
It's about
for sure.
If you drink different quality alcohol, you're gonna get drunk quicker, I think. Like if it's better gin.
No, there are different kinds of drunk that are better for you. Like I 100% believe that wine is better for you than any other kind of alcohol.
No, it's not.
Wine,
shitty wine. It's
about wine rapes you. Wine rapes you the worst. I feel like I get
the worst hangovers, but I think it's the best for your body physically. Like
a hangover is your body saying like never do that again, please.
I think that's shitty sugar.
That's Fireball to me, man.
Yeah. Fireball. That's horrible fucking sugar. Like that's
but I'm talking about like red, just a Pinot.
A pea?
I love wine, but if I get in the habit of drinking wine, I'll just drink a bottle of wine every night and then just be banged up.
That's true. I like I said, I only drink like probably once or twice a week, maybe, and I'll have like a twee or
You're
two.
like Chris Clemmer. Like, why do you count?
Why do I count?
Drink.
Because I'm a
Why can't you just
recovering
say I drink?
serious drug addict. Because I have to.
What? I know you are, but what am I?
You don't do. What do you mean? You're
talking about drinking
retarded.
alcohol. What does that have
Jay,
to do with
you should
drug
try hard drugs. You would.
Yeah,
fucking
you've never
love
done
them,
hard.
dude.
You've never done hard
I
drugs.
think I accidentally
No. Here's the thing, though, Jay.
Jay, you know all that pain you have inside. It could all go away.
Cocaine.
You probably didn't.
No, I said all that. I said all that pain you have inside.
I remember.
You could
Jay
bear,
actually
you
did
could
that
bury
salt
it.
that we got.
No, dude, Madawaska. We did like triple.
That salt for free.
No, Madawaska.
Oh, Madawaska. Oh, yeah.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Mayhem.
I was doing it with somebody else up
like
there.
Fist Night was because of the cocaine.
Cocaine is not a hard drug.
Somebody dosed me with. Yeah, no, he's right. We're talking like meth. But by the way, I have a question for you, BD. Have you smoked crack?
Yeah.
Because I was more of a crack guy than a meth guy. Meth made me like too wide. Crack was like having an orgasm.
Isn't meth
crack only lasts like 10 minutes? Meth lasts like a day and a half.
Yeah, but I always had a lot of it. Because
have you ever taken a hit of crack and almost felt like you were gonna nut?
Yeah.
No, but for meth, definitely.
Basically.
You just get rock hard instantly.
Yes, I've heard that. I've heard meth makes you horny right away.
Oh yeah,
and it lasts.
For sure.
And it lasts so long. It's
How
stupid.
long?
That the reason why I didn't like meth is because
before you have a tolerance, it'll last. Like if you have it in the day, you won't sleep that night, so you'll be up a day.
Right now.
It's 48 hours.
If you did it right now, you wouldn't sleep
48
until Thursday
48
night.
hours.
2 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
100%. But the thing is it feels so good when you inhale it the first time. You'll hit it like 7-8 times, and then
it's literally just cocaine, right?
It's like extended release cocaine, 100%.
Yeah. Crack. You have to smoke it like every 30 minutes.
It has nothing to do with the amount hit post. It has to do with the quality of the THC and the quality of the product that is inside that joint.
There's no THC in cocaine.
He asked. That makes sense, Jay, because all the J's have the same amount in them. Like the joints.
Jay, have you ever done mushrooms?
We can talk about mushrooms right now. Psilocybin is huge in the world right now. Oregon's the one state that is allowing it. They're actually trying to bring the one book.
You don't need the state's permission.
We don't give
to
a
do
fuck,
it.
Jay. We wanted your
it for
personal experience with mushrooms, not what
I've never
legislation is.
I don't think I'll ever.
Okay, that's all you had to say. You've never done.
Why? What's your apprehension? Out of curiosity.
I think the areas of the brain that it reaches, I touch regularly. I really love like the MDMA.
I promise you, there's nothing you can do that simulates what it feels like to be tripping. I could explain it to you for days.
You have
to days and days, and we'll never fully encapsulate it. There's no. It's sublime.
Can't describe it, Jay.
I'm not trying to describe it. I'm trying to say like
I know you're not, but I'm saying you don't touch. You do not touch those parts. Once you do them, Jay. Once you do them a couple times, like I did a bunch of mushrooms and acid in my day, I never have to do it again because I know how to get. I know how to get back to that part of my brain. So
dude,
that part is
I know how
true.
to make. Dude, you know how when you're
tripping, but Jay, you have to go there to know what it's like.
You know how when you're tripping, VD. Oh yeah, is he gone? Like the words on your phone move around. They like dance and skip. I can make my brain do that like with my phone all the time.
Yeah, once you've done it, you can tap back into it anytime.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
Do it. You just need to get there and back.
It makes you feel more one with the earth, dude. It makes you feel like you're more in control.
That's what everybody said. They almost like want to garden and stuff afterwards. I felt like
Jay, if you trip and you're just looking at a field of grass or like a tree,
what if I do that
not just a
regularly?
field of grass.
You can't. It's not the same, Jay. That's the whole point. You fucking idiot.
It's more. It's better.
No, it's not. It's like going to HD. It's like going from like regular to HD.
It's going from SD to HD, and your vision widens completely. Like there's no. Like that's a big thing about it. Is like
never
you see
gonna happen. You guys talking about it makes me never.
But I'm saying, what is your apprehension other than you think that you already that you're too smart and you already know?
That you're too good for it.
Weed is perfect.
It is.
I think it takes away from my.
But you can't get to that level of a
Jay,
psychedelic
the two
state.
things.
Yes, I can.
Jay,
It's a psychedelic whether you want to see it or not.
No, you can't. Jay.
I promise you, there's going to be some.
Only two of us have done both.
But you've never really, and nobody has been able to.
You've seen me on mushrooms before.
Nobody has ever been able to formulate some type of terp, like formula where you can hit that part of the brain where the psilocybin goes, and it will happen very soon because the concentration levels of these terps are getting higher and higher in these strains.
Jay, it's a different chemical.
It doesn't matter, VD. They're even finding out that these chemicals aren't. No, it depends if you can't access your areas. If your brain's good, you're fine. If you don't need it, you're not gonna need it. But the problem is,
no one is saying you need it. No one is saying you need it. I'm just saying
you need to access a certain part of your brain, and you're saying psilocybin's the only thing in the whole planet that can access it. Then I guess
it's the only thing that can get you to the psilocybin corner of your brain.
It's because of its reaction with your central nervous system, Jay. It literally creates new neural pathways.
You're the last person I'm going to talk to about brain stuff. You're fucking
Jay.
nuts.
So like all these Harvard professors, like
they don't get taught the stuff that I've learned the last few months. They don't get taught it. It's not fair that they don't get taught it. But they don't.
What do you mean that? Who are you talking about?
The doctors that be the ones that you're trying to defend. The one Will's getting.
Which ones? Which doctors am I trying to defend? Because you cut me off in the middle. Who am I talking about?
Personal experience.
And that's worse because you're a druggie.
Jay, which doctors was I defending?
You were mainly defending the doctors in the world that think that like the mass doctors, I guess is where I'm going. You know,
I'm not talking about Timothy Leary in like the 70s, the Harvard professors who discovered mushrooms. Have you ever looked at anything they've said? You think you're smarter than them, and so if they're saying
Jay,
there's this new awakening, everybody needs to trip balls. Everybody in this country was tripping balls for like 10 years, but Jay is like, oh, I don't need to do that because I already know everything.
I already know what tripping feels
everything.
like. He's saying that he's already tripped before, basically.
Yes.
Maybe he has schizophrenia.
Or that.
Oh, Jay, you're so naive. How do you know, Jay?
You can't.
You know what schizophrenia is, without the Will doesn't even know what schizophrenia is. You guys have audited like 5 times today because you don't even know what that is.
Schizophrenia includes visual and auditory hallucinations.
Thanks for doing that. Do you know what it is? Do you know why people have it?
It's genetic.
Nobody knows why people have it.
Nothing is genetic. There's genetic reasons.
Nothing is genetic. So the reason why
there's genetic reasons why people get things. People are susceptible to things. They are more genetically susceptible, but nothing's genetic. You're always able to overcome those genes.
You're not able to overcome your genes. That's
yes, you are. Hit the post.
No.
My uncle was a drug addict. My grandfather's stone cold alcoholic. My other grandfather's stone cold.
So you're saying your story was already written?
Yeah, I think that part of it was already written.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty.
I think that I was put in the right circumstances.
Jay, it's a predisposition.
What is?
Various forms of mental illness. Pretty much all of them. You're predisposed to them, which means genetic.
I have very similar mental illness to my mom.
When your genes are mutated, you're fucked.
Like very similar.
Like you gotta
so you can't overcome your genes. True
Schizophrenia is not a gene thing.
You are genetically, it runs in the family. Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia 100% runs in the family.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, Jay, it doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get it. It means you are more predisposed to get it. It doesn't just strike randomly.
That's different. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what we're saying.
No, Will's saying you're gonna get it.
No, he's not saying it's.
I'm not saying you're gonna.
Saying it's a guarantee. Like it's like
Will thinks he
like
drinks
everyone that's
because his parents and his grandparents drink.
There is a genetic predisposition to addiction. 100%.
Dude, you're a product of your surroundings, no matter what you want to say.
Neither of my parents drink or smoke.
No matter what anybody wants to say, you're a product
Neither of my
of your
parents drink or
surroundings.
smoke.
Your surroundings is one part of it, Jay, but what your mind is able to put up with and how you deal with things is not your surroundings. So you are a blank canvas in your surroundings.
Not
so
if
it's not just you're only what happens to you. It's a chain of command. It's a series of events. It's like you could have a different person, Jay. A different person. Jay, that's what I'm saying. It's not blank. That's my whole point. Let's say I had your exact life experience. We were swapped at birth in my life.
There's no way of knowing what it is, though.
But I'm saying we react to things differently. People are all different. They react to trauma different.
But you are predisposed. So from birth you have trauma.
That's what we're
then
saying.
As you grow up, you have trauma. But you don't know how.
What we're saying.
But you don't
that's
never
exactly
know how
what
deal
Will
with
said.
it. You never know how you're gonna deal with it, though.
Exactly.
And your surroundings are what help you deal with those things.
Your surroundings are the factor.
Don't help you with those things.
It can be exactly. Well, and that's why we end up here talking.
The first 18 years of my
life. So you just disagreed with us for like 5 minutes, and then you literally just said everything we agree.
You're saying the same thing. Like you're pretending that I hate.
No. This started off with you saying that you could. This started off with you saying that you could get into the same headspace.
I know
that
I
you can on mushrooms, and I
know that it's
okay. I'm gonna dose you the next time I see you, and we'll see what the fuck.
You're good at that. You're good at dosing people. We know that.
I know I am. I've drugged people.
I'm trying to say
there's a natural resistance you're demonstrating now, which is normally
a point when we smoke joints. When we smoke. Sometimes there's fungus, like there's some shit weed out there.
Oh my god, Jay!
You smoked mold before, and there's no way in hell if you smoke weed in the world that you've never.
Jay, you can't combust when you combust. Fungus,
no one is talking about mold.
Well, I'm just saying
you can't smoke mushrooms. You can't smoke mushrooms. When you light it on fire, it combusts the DMT.
What does moldy weed have to do with psilocybin?
Psilocybin, DMT,
adjusts your body to fungus, to different.
So Jay, I'm gonna break this down. Are you willing to have an open?
Some type of formula?
Jay, shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. Jay, shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. Literally.
Are you willing to have an open and honest conversation?
Yes.
Do you really mean that?
End up with the same point.
No, think for more than 2 seconds.
You saying that means
before you answer.
You saying that means you're not willing. I'm gonna ask you again. Are you willing to have an open?
Yes. I said yes. I just said
say I am open. Say I am open to having a willing and honest conversation.
Open to have open and honest conversation.
Let's take 3 deep breaths.
In through the nose.
You gotta do this. You gotta do this.
Jay, shut the fuck up.
Jay, are you gonna participate in this exercise, or are you gonna try to interject? Okay, Jay.
All right.
Do you have fear surrounding this topic? Because a lot of you're interpreting a lot of our comments as attacks. And I know oftentimes when I do that, it's a defense mechanism because I'm scared and I feel fear. So I put up walls.
Yes.
Are you putting up walls with these antics right now, trying to distract from what we're talking about because you're not open to having an honest conversation?
Well, no. I just think that I'm scared of myself.
You're scared of what you're going to tap into.
And how does that theme show up in your life?
I know what I've been through.
Okay.
But you don't think that going into that area, tapping into it, looking at it from a different lens, they call it the third eye, that might be...
We're not even there yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Fear of ourselves. Is that a fear of an unknown or a fear of something you already know?
I know everything.
You think you know everything?
That's probably the best answer that he could have given, honestly. For your next question, which I can probably guess what it's going to be.
Do you know what's next for you in life, Jay?
There we go.
I'm not saying career. I'm just saying, do you know what's next?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a set. a mindset directly on the prize.
Like goals,
you have a
objectives?
mindset on your goals, yes.
Yeah,
but
I'm
do you
done.
know what's gonna
Like
happen
clearly
next?
defined?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done with like and I said this to Grover a while ago. Like I'm done working and all that. Like I'm never gonna work again, I believe was the quote. So like I've got a good view on where I want to take.
What scares you about
What
working?
about yeah?
I don't have freedom.
What about fulfillment though?
Like I did work
Where
at an
do you
Amazon
find-
fulfillment center.
No, I'm talking about personal fulfillment, like feeling good about the thing that you like, putting your head down at the end of the day and being able to go to sleep because you know that you did something either productive
I fell
for
asleep at like
your own life or for somebody else.
6:00 last night. I woke up at like 2 this afternoon.
So you're clinically depressed.
No, I think I drank a bottle of mist and it caught up to me.
So I think you should consider possibly, you don't even have to stop drinking, maybe go into an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, but don't go there drunk.
I don't drink.
You just said you drank a whole bottle of...
Jay, what gives you anxiety about working? Is it losing your freedom?
No, I just like saying that out loud. I work every day.
No, but I'm saying there's a
Fucking collecting bottles doesn't count as working, Jay.
freedom is important to you.
What about monetizing your hobbies? That's literally what I did.
Freedom is important to you?
I do that already. Freedom is very important. Yeah, not Canadian mist, Will.
What is... I'm not in.
Kristen Methuen makes a spray product called Chris's Mist. And it's like a sugar-based spray that you can spray and it has THC in it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and I chugged a bottle of it yesterday, and it gave me the worst fucking toothache I've had since 2003. But I put some garlic on it, and I fell asleep. That's why I was up till 6.
Gotcha.
Not the alcohol.
Gotcha. But do you think you have a... I wouldn't say a problem, but do you think that you could cut down on the amount of alcohol that you drink?
I can't. I tried to drink a fucking hard kombucha with hijab the other day, and I poured it out. I haven't been drinking.
Okay. Then
I think the last time I drank was at Sacco.
We're trying... Okay, we said before this we're going to have an open, honest conversation.
That is honesty for you. I drank a bottle of mead at Sacco, like a $7.50.
Then VD, I guess that's the next question, because mine was just going to be then what?
What's triggering anxiety?
Yeah, not really that, but like
the reason.
How do you plan on? What's your plan on? What's your plan on dealing with that anxiety? Because acknowledging it's there is fine, but if you don't fucking do anything about it, what's... Like, I found ways to manage mine.
I'm writing a book.
What's your plan?
I've got a Bible planned. I'm writing a book. I've been doing some.
It's not a bit.
No, I'm serious. I'm really writing a book. And
you're really writing a book? Okay, yeah. Artistic expression is good.
It's like a letters to Iwo Jima type thing, but like not Iwo Jima. It's like letters. Like I'm writing letters because remember when we were in school, we would write notes to people, like fold them up in the little. Yeah, so I figured I remember writing like that was so freeing because you were actually letting feelings out. So I felt like it would be an interesting way to, release those feelings in notes. But I don't like the idea of eating the mushroom. There are ways like chocolate bars and such. I have no problem, and we could record it, and I would do it.
The best, it shouldn't be for content. It shouldn't. It should be for. I don't think one of those.
But I want to record me.
Shit,
I want to see my reaction. Is what I'm saying. Like I would like to see what I do.
I would keep a journal. I wouldn't record yourself video wise.
Yeah, you're supposedly always aware, right, Petey? When you're going through it.
Depends how much you take. If you take a hero dose, you can really fucking get out of it.
I don't think I'd be able to. Like I can't take capsules. It would have to be in a tea of some sort. Mm-hmm. And like I don't think it matters either. Like again, I think I've already tapped into this area.
So it's gonna be interesting. I'm not kidding you, Will. Like the shit that I have seen on these trips, they're magic carpety. I don't know if you can do that on a mushroom. How high have you guys been? Like, and it's usually just
Yeah, I've been out 7.5 a week.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. It took me one hit right now. I'm fucking flying on a fucking sunset ride right
There's a
now.
difference between flying on a sunset and your pupils being literal quarters and you being on another dimension.
You don't respect the Terps. That's all I can say.
No, it's not that I don't respect the Terps. I've just taken.
You're a THC fiend.
I do it because it keeps me off the other shit. I don't do it because of any other reason than that.
You wouldn't even think about it. If you did more full spectrum, you wouldn't even.
Killer. Do one for me, please.
Plant-based KK.
Do one for me, please.
And that's the other thing with cocaine. Like it never really hits. You know, well, yeah,
he's gone.
That was gonna happen sooner or later.
I think he's gone forever. Not Coke's the worst.
It gets in the way of everything else.
That's just expensive.
We'll go one more dab for the boys.
All right, that works for me. I'm really tired.
How'd you feel about last night overall?
I didn't watch. I'm being completely honest with you that
you weren't
don't
there.
watch this show, or I just come on it whenever I'm free.
All right, so
and the reason why I don't watch it is because I'm generally not free during that time because I have a female that I see pretty frequently.
You have a life now, yeah.
Yeah, I have a life now. Yeah. And now I have another female who's in the mix. It feels good.
How's that working for you?
Good, man. It helps me stay in shape.
You're in shape.
I'm down to 210 pounds.
That's solid. Solid.
I was 240. I was 240 the last time I saw you.
Yeah. How heavy were you when you hit 162?
Wait, what? When I hit 162 pounds?
No, didn't you hit 162 in baseball? Was it 128?
Oh, my senior year when I couldn't see the baseball? No, I was dealing with a concussion. No, I still played Division 1.
The whole year?
I still played Division 1. No, it was a concussion from that hockey season. It just fucked up. Like I had post-concussion syndrome, and I just couldn't see the baseball at all.
Do you know syndromes are bullshit?
No, I pretty sure.
You had a concussion. Why do you have to add the post and the syndrome?
No, because they weren't concussion-like symptoms. They were things like I guess they were blurry vision.
Fucking concussion! You had a concussion. Why?
I had a concussion.
Syndrome.
I had a concussion that lasted from December until May.
It's like PTSD. Like it's a traumatic disorder. Like why does it have to be post?
Well, no, it's your brain rattling against your skull. Like I was knocked out for 2 minutes. And then I played hockey 9 days later, dude. 10 years ago,
like brain dead. You said no. Someone said that.
No. 3 minutes is brain dead.
Okay.
No, I had oxygen. I was breathing. I was just unconscious.
Is it scary when you're breathing like that, dude? You got like.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know because you wake up and you're in Neverland, dude. I had snot all over my bubble. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I don't remember the first 20 minutes after I woke up. I remember sitting on the trainer's table at our in our hockey facility.
Yeah. And he touched your butt.
No, I was just sitting there in my pants,
down.
my pants down to my shin guards. My skates were off, and that's all I remember. My dad was in there, and that's all. And the trainer was in there, and that's all I remember. And then I got on. I got on the bus with the boys, and then when I got back to prep school, or no, we were home. No, we were home. So we were home. So, huh?
Were you able to sit down on the bus?
Oh yeah, dude. I think I like slept the whole time.
Okay.
But I was going to the bathroom to throw up and shit.
Because the doctor was so mean to you.
No. Because I had a headache. I was really fucking out of it.
Post-concussion syndrome.
Yeah, post-concussion syndrome. We'll call it. No, that was the worst. That was the worst. I think it was like not an accumulation of concussions, but 2 weeks earlier I
How
had
many
gotten,
total would you say?
Diagnosed 5.
No. How
But
many total?
Actual
concussions
times that I've gotten hit in the head in football and hockey,
dude, like
that
we
I
don't
think
even
that I
count like how many times we hit like the door, like the cupboard. You know what I mean?
okay, I would call it like getting your bell rung, because that's what we used to call it in Pop
You
Warner
ever knock
football.
the fridge or like the freezer door because you like just go up and hit your head?
Oh yeah, that's a concussion.
Done. Like you're dizzy, looking for ice.
Concussion.
Like where's the ice cubes? You know?
And yeah, no, but I'd say easily over 50.
Yeah, easily. And you do recover to a point.
Yeah, you definitely recover. I think that I
How many
think
before you
I
started
definitely have
smoking weed?
I 100% have CTE though. I'm very convinced of it
I
because
don't
of the
think
impulse.
that's possible with your cannabis intake.
Impulse. No. The impulsivity, anxiety, memory loss,
So where I'm
amnesia.
at right now, today and yesterday, I've binged.
Oh yeah, I've been experiencing amnesia. I've like had like periods
Listen,
where
I'll
do you know what that means?
5 quick minutes with Will.
Do you know what
Yes,
that means?
yeah, dementia.
I've had
yeah.
periods where I've like
The amyloids in
sat
your
there
brain
and
are
not known
building
where
up,
I was.
and you're not doing enough to get them out. And you can do things to get rid of your toxins.
Bro,
I
I've had
can't
periods
believe you
where
have your hair.
where I'm stone cold sober, and there's been like, dude, it happened the other week. I was sitting at a red light in the middle of town, and I knew exactly where I was, but for like 10 seconds I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I didn't recognize anything. I didn't recognize anybody or any like
Yeah, you went
monument
into like space
or
mode.
anything like and then I snapped out of it.
But was
it
the light
scared the
green when
shit
you
out of
woke
me.
up?
Pardon?
Was the light green when you woke up?
No, shit was still red. No, shit was still red. No, I don't drink. I drink like once
Maybe
or
you
twice.
came from having a drink. I didn't think you were drinking and driving. That's ridiculous.
No, I wasn't coming. No. It was nothing alcohol related.
Alright,
I just
okay.
started drinking consistently once or twice a week within the past couple weeks. I hadn't
Once or
drank
twice.
until June before then.
Yeah, no,
Until I lost enough weight that I was comfortable with, because I know it was the alcohol that was keeping the weight on me. Willie Lindros. No, I was very good. Look at my elite
Depends on the
prospects.
type of alcohol, Will. You
Will
gotta
Glazer.
learn what alcohols are. You got a lot to learn there, young buck.
Well, no, because I wasn't an alcoholic. I was I'm like.
There's different. Me and Heath last
I
night.
mean,
We're talking about ethyl alcohol. You ever heard of ethyl?
At my root, I wasn't an alcoholic. I'm still a drug addict. Like I much prefer
Even alcoholics aren't alcoholics. They're just sugar holics.
That's true. There is a lot of sugar in most drink, but I was drinking just vodka because I wanted to drive.
What kind of vodka?
Whatever the cheapest was, like Randolph's or
not
like
flavored.
Nope.
That's starch as fuck then. Potatoes. It's all potato and yeast.
Yeah,
mad yeast.
I guess. Well, I know it literally made me gain 50 pounds. Like
it's all starch. It's all like all these. Even like Pat and Lawrence was. That's why Pat's such a fucking hardcore drunk, because he would do gin. And you know what gin is? Gin's like
it's banana, dude. I've seen people make gin out of bananas. That's all sugar.
You make it from juniper berries, you cunt. But you can flavor it with anything. Yes, but from the beginning.
No, I'm saying I've seen people make it out of bananas.
Don't you call it rum?
It's still no. That's not rum.
How do you call it banana gin? I've never heard that in my life.
It's an African.
You're making that up. You're making.
I'm not making it up.
There's no such thing as banana gin.
Yes, there is.
Fucking
Google it.
Even Torani. Oh, 99 bananas. Okay.
Oh yeah, 99 bananas. That's the perfect gin. I totally forgot that existed.
That's gin? I never knew that was gin.
That's gin, yeah. It's really good too.
99 proof banana gin? No thanks. It sounds like death.
It tastes like banana runts.
Okay, then it's artificial, but still
tastes good.
It's not like actual banana flavored. It's like
Yeah,
rum flavored. I think banana runts are very 50-50. I think they're very polarizing. I personally love them.
They were the first runts I would take and throw in the trash.
Oh, so you're not a banana. They have other flavors though. They don't taste like runts,
I would take the purple and red ones, the hearts and the purple ones, and I would just down like 20 of them.
Yeah, those are good. Dude, I like that people are starting to call weed runts now.
Because of this, there's a strain called runt.
Because, well, not just that, because of like the coloring. It's just working its way into the vernacular.
Sure, it was the most popular strain this summer. This past year, it was number 1 in Massachusetts. I would say. Runts was like
sour diesel's always going to be number 1 in New York.
I have a yeah, I didn't. I got super lemon haze. I lied. Sour diesel is my favorite. But do they call it sour or do they call it diesel?
Depends on where you get it. If you get it in the city, it's city sour. If you get it up here, it's sour D or it's sour.
And what are you paying for an ounce or whatever?
I mean, I mostly buy like headies, like of like imported shit, like OG.
You're never gonna say anything.
Lion's Breath.
Impress me. How much do you pay?
580 for a QP.
So like a quarter pound is.
My dude makes $15 off me. My dude makes $15 off me.
All right, but that's 4 ounces.
He's like my best friend. Yeah, it's 4 ounces. Lasts me about 3 weeks.
400.
Oh yeah, strawberry cough. I've gotten some fucking fire strawberry cough.
How do you know that what you're getting? You don't really, right?
No, I know because this kid has a reliable import source.
You trust whatever seeds he's supposedly growing.
Because I've seen a transaction occur, and I know. I'm not going to talk about no statute of limitations. Fuck that. FBI. No.
How do you know the seeds that your guy's getting are the strain that you're?
He's not growing it here. He's not growing it here. It's
no matter where he's growing it. How do you know those seeds are?
Because it's overstock from California dispensaries.
Sure, but how do you know what seeds they're sending you?
Because they're not sending us seeds; they're sending us buds.
They're sending you small flowers.
No, not small flower. It's not sending. So
you're getting flour from California. Yeah, that's where my buddy gets his flour. He gets it shipped in from California.
And we know because it's a kid. I can't even tell. I'll.
Dude, this dude that I know,
we'll find a way to tell you.
Every time it comes in like 6 Jordan boxes, and it's taped up and duct tape or gorilla tape, whatever the fuck. He has to literally jab it with knives to open it because you can't untape it because they tape it.
I've seen like fucking.
But they put them in finish line bags and just send them out.
Maybe more than a kilo of weed. Way more than a kilo.
What's a kilo? How many ounces?
1,000 grams.
So 28 times.
It's only 4 ounces. Oh wait, I've seen 100 way more times. I'm talking 1,000.
1,000 ounces?
No, 1,000. I'm thinking of 10 kilos.
Your numbers are too much, man.
I'm thinking of 10 kilos. Actually, I don't know what I'm thinking.
I don't even know what kilo is. 1,000.
Oh no, I'm thinking of cocaine. It would be in pounds. It would be in pounds. No, I've seen 100. It's 100 lbs.
100
at a time.
Pounds?
That's a shipment that had come in that I was there.
I wouldn't know what to do with it. I would just be annoyed if it wasn't the right strain I needed to make high quality rosin.
It went anywhere from Poughkeepsie to Syracuse to Buffalo to Albany to.
It didn't go to Punxsutawney?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not involved in it.
I think groundhogs should be able to get high if they want to.
I think anything should be able to get high.
So there was a senator today, Senator Bill Kennedy in Louisiana, and he was going after the Democrat guy, who I have no idea his name, but he looked like the guy in the Batman in the Dark Knight that gets the pencil in his face from the Joker.
Kilo's 35 ounces. Thank you. It might have been a kilo. I have no idea. It was a lot of. It was all I know is it was a lot
Are
of
you
fucking weed.
are you going to Magnolia? That's
No.
what we can. No, all right, fuck off. I would say R.I.P. to that idea. Will not be with Latino Kirk.
Sorry, I missed with my jumper.
That's fine. As long as Latino Kirk requested that you don't come.
Dude, why the fuck would I'm not going any. I don't like any. I firmly believe that it's a cult.
Do you think the Minifans were?
Like, I've talked to my psychiatrist about it. Like, he was like, "Yo, you were in a cult."
That's pretty sad.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I trust his professional opinion.
It's not an actual cult. You have
the way people, that some people.
Yes, those people make it culty.
But just you should have just seen my timeline and my mentions when I was. It was crazy.
Today he was talking about how he was driving in the car with Kate, and he was getting fucking irate because he now can't he wants to like Chris, but he can't like Chris because of how horrible the podcast is. So Kate looked over at him and was like, "Oh, why are you so mad, Dad?" And he was like, "This guy keeps saying the same thing in 500 different fucking ways. Like he just keeps repeating that he's not gonna that he has to follow the rules. He has to do. He doesn't." Like Manners did a funny like parody version of Chris's podcast the other day, and did like 7 different things that Chris could do. Like walking into the mall, like talking about the shit that's going on in the mall, like talking about the ticket guy, like all these little things, and it was funny as hell. Chris is literally going to the movie and then doing a podcast afterwards, talking about everything that he did. Literally what we do almost every day. Like just go do your day and then come on.
It's not a novel. I mean, it's not a novel idea. We're just not interesting people.
If he did it every single day, like we do this, it would be very interesting. But he's not.
The thing is that you can't go to a new movie every day. You could watch a new movie every day.
That's all he's doing.
Like I watch probably like 150 movies a year.
I say we're always on that level if you don't have shit to do. Movies are easy to pass time. I just get sick of watching the same ones.
There are only a couple that I can watch multiple times. Like pretty much any Tarantino I can watch as many times. And like Superbad, Pineapple Express, those 2 I could probably watch.
I changed those.
And like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, those 2 I could probably watch anytime. I
like them. I change them. They annoy me.
It depends, like what kind of mood I'm in. Like I really like. I don't know. I really like listening to just like music now instead of watching TV or just watching sports and just listening to music.
All right, shut up. This is where I was going. All right, this is what we're talking about, Mr. Schizophrenia. The podcast
I don't have schizophrenia.
You said that you knew schizophrenia. I told you it's inflammation of the brain in a certain area. We'll get to that another time.
But I don't have visual or auditory hallucinations. I don't have any symptoms of
you said something about schizophrenia earlier. I was just referencing.
I said it's in my family. Like I have family members who have dealt with it.
Hopefully, you get symptoms. So, my point.
I think they would present by now.
You haven't drank the right alcohol, I would say, to put you in the right mood.
I've had every single different kind of alcohol you could probably think of. The one that I knocked off my bucket list that I was super happy about was absinthe a long time ago. It was like the last one that I had not tried before. And
the guy that killed Martin Luther King.
And it was one of the 2 times that I blacked out.
And the guy that killed Bobby Kennedy and the guy that killed Martin Luther King. They were both aughts or tards, however you want to say it, that were programmed. Usually hypnosisly.
Oh yeah, you could probably make somebody believe something after during a prolonged LSD trip.
They released. I don't think it was LSD, but it's very possible.
It could have been electroshock therapy.
Dude, I don't. This poor fucking Sirhan that killed Bobby Kennedy.
Yeah, I mean,
he doesn't even remember when they're interrogating him what he was doing the past.
Well, you know of Whitey Bulger. Yes, I did pour it over with a special fork, with the sugar cube, the whole 9 yards. I was at a really rich person's place.
Oh, the absinthe over the special fork.
Yeah, I had it at the assistant general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs at the time when I was in high school. I don't want to dox anybody, but at his place, he played in the NHL for like 15 years, made so much money. But it was very cool.
Oh, good for you, Will.
No, I got to have some really cool experiences because of other people's wealth.
You ever play basketball with Dwayne, the main Stella?
But I watched TJ. No, but I watched TJ Warren play in high school.
Who's that?
He plays for the Suns. I watched.
Yeah, you watched him. You didn't play with them. I played with these guys.
No, my high school basketball team, I ran with kids who played high level Division I. Spike Albrecht, who dropped 17 in the national championship for Michigan.
I played with Ben and OC in my backyard before they were like.
Yeah, but that was like just look up NMH basketball. Like it's literally the first thing that comes up. It's a top 25 school in the country, and the first thing that comes up is it says NMH school, and then it says basketball.
Nobody from Eastland wanted to come over here and play. That's what I'll say.
Okay, basketball. Hold on. Let me just read you the roster, and I'll read you the player heights, just so you can get an idea.
There's a name drop. What are you trying to?
No, I'm not going to name drop. I'm not name dropping anybody. I'm gonna say people's heights, just so you can get an idea of how
of their penis size. Sure.
No.
Think about
like, dude, relax.
It makes me think about that when you do athletic stuff. Because they usually wear boxers, and it's like, all right, if you're 17.
Oh, they only have the schedule and results. Do they have the roster from my?
Say it again. Jesus, Mary, so much no free promo, please.
I'm not doing.
You said it twice.
Hold on. No, I'm not promoting anything. I just want to see how tall these fucking kids are.
No, not that twice.
Okay, 6'4", 6'7", 6'2". Hold on. 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", 6'7", 6'8", 6'7", 6'3", 6'6", 6'8", 6'4", 6'8", 6'10", 6'10", 6'3", 6'7". There's not a kid under 6'2".
For what?
For the basketball team where I went to high school. I'm saying that my high school basketball team was very, very good. They won the national championship my senior year. No, it was in Massachusetts.
Where?
Northfield, Mount Herman. N as in M as in Mount, and H as in Herman.
Northfield, Mount Herman School.
Herman.
Basketball roster.
According to Wikipedia, Northfield Mount Herman School, often called NMH, is a coeducational preparatory school in Gill, Massachusetts in the United States.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Member of 8 school associations.
Yeah, they call it the Prep Ivy.
Why? Why'd you go there?
To play hockey and baseball and football.
Like, how rich are you that we don't know? Like, the horses cost
I had a scholarship. No, the horses don't cost a lot. They're standard bred horses. They're not thoroughbreds. Standard bred. You can get a good standard bred for $10,000.
Yep. All right. Not even the carriage.
My grandpa is a multimillionaire though.
What did he do?
Real estate.
That's fucking
a lot of really smart, like he took advantage of the housing crisis.
Since hit the post stuff.
So I grew up super poor. So we didn't have any money when I was growing up. But when I was like 2006, 2007 is when we started having real money.
Yeah. And then?
I went to prep school, but NMH was the only place.
Did you go to prep school?
Yeah, full scholarship.
You said that. Okay.
Yeah, they gave me a music scholarship actually.
For DJing?
It was the one of the hockey coaches was an admissions director, and it was they also grant scholarships, so it was their way of getting me into the school with a scholarship. I didn't do anything with music in my time there. Okay. I was in a cappella for a semester my senior year, actually.
Oh wow!
but I went there for 2 years and didn't do anything with music. But music paid for my entire stay there. The only thing I paid for was like the
like
normal
making
shit,
videos,
like food. What do you mean music? Like making music videos?
Did you make any?
No, I started making beats. That's what I started to do.
Okay, well that helps. It's a skill.
I mean, yeah, it is. It really is a skill. Like I've sold a ton of like non-licensed music to places, and I've had beats stolen by like popular artists, but I won't put them on blast.
Any not Kanye, right?
No.
Okay.
No. One who would be in a lot of people's top 5, but I'm not even gonna come close. Like I would never say.
That I only put Kanye there.
Only because I got paid for it. Because I was like, yo, you stole this, and they paid me.
Okay. Yeah. Then it doesn't matter.
So it's chill. But I don't have any production credit, which is what I wanted, but I got paid instead, so it's okay.
What would you put in your ear for an ear infection?
I don't know. I've never had an ear infection. I would probably ingest antibiotics.
Yeah, fuck that. My ear is infected for sure. I think it has a lot to do with my earmuffs. Not allowing air flow. So I gotta chill with the earmuffs.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, but other than that, I think it's been a pretty decent cold season for me. My throat is a bit raspy. I
have to keep talking. I just have to do something real quick.
Yeah, I'm here. I could have the Omicron. I don't believe that I do.
My pharmacist told me that that Omicron is like, it's basically like a really like not bad cold, but like harsh cold. Yeah. It's more like a cold than the other variants.
Yeah, and that's
so I definitely fucking had it, but I didn't do anything about it.
I feel the same, dude. I feel like my colds aren't very strong usually, and lately I've just been really yucky.
Fuck. I need to find this file. Where are you? And I gotta piss super bad, dude. You caught me on a tough spot.
I was only trying to go like another 8 more minutes so we can hit
the
mark.
I'm actually gonna leave you right now because I should have to do. All right. Nice talking to you, Joe.
Be good, Willie. Willie G. He has something to do with the GVE guys. I'm not sure what it is, but you can catch him whenever he joins the stream. I want to thank everybody that has stuck around this long, including Hit the Post. You catch him at mixcloud.com/hitthepost every Thursday night at 8 o'clock. He does a great countdown. That's not a countdown type show, but he hits the post on the songs that you love the most. Catch him there, mixcloud.com/hitthepost. OG Boss Player on the Twitter. So he does the clips, so respect is due. It is what it is. Thank you for joining Triple Overtime. Willie G is dead. 3 hours mark will be my death. I'm gonna stay there. Lately we haven't hit it. Yesterday we didn't, and we didn't shut up for 2.5 hours. So I'm going to make sure that 3 hours is the regular fucking thing that we stick at. I want to just dawn on the Sherry Shriner effect that I have had lately. So Sherry Shriner, my queen that there be, we're sitting here and talking about like with VD about psilocybin mushrooms and such, and I just know that there's just these chemical imbalances of the brain. Nala, I'm coming. I'm gonna get Nala. Hold on.
So, I'm gonna say the last thing here, where Sirhan killing Bobby Kennedy and them finding out that he was like doing mind control, like hypnosis on himself in his room and stuff, is very interesting. Also, I'm blanking on Martin Luther King's killer, but that's just another really fucking fishy story. And that's only on episode 4, but I'll have more information on that as that podcast continues. I'm going tonight to finish the Bobby Kennedy files. I believe they figure it out. They definitely know that the guy that they supposedly found out that killed him did not for sure. Like he had like a brain injury like 2 or 3 days or a week before. So like it's almost like they were watching. This has been Good versus Evil Overtime. Check out the Bobby Kennedy, Robert RFK Files. It's called the MLK Files is another one. Another podcast I've recommended is the Sherry Shriner podcast. That's called The Opportunist. Chill, dude. Chill. I thought 3 hours was possible. We can talk about the mushrooms real quick. I'm here on Mushly. There's a big thing in the Netherlands as far as like using psilocybin for depression and such. And I guess you can go there, learn how to farm, learn how to do the work, and then you can get into treatment and such. Maui, hey. Thank you. I believe that was the guy that had a brain injury the week before. But the way that they moved the firefighters the day of, like, across the street, the day of Martin Luther King getting shot, and then 2 army guys came, like, after the firefighters got told that there were supposed threats going towards them. They moved the black firefighters out. Then 2 army guys came to the chief and said that they needed to take pictures of the view, which is overlooking where he was killed. But supposedly they didn't have guns. So, like, conspiracy. But there's truth that's never been told. And once these stories have come out the last month or 2, zillions of questions come up. Martin Luther King Jr.'s family agreed back in '99 to have like a redo of the trial where James Earl Ray was. They found out he was not guilty. It was on HBO. The 1 minute mark. I want to thank everybody for joining today. Dr. Vodka joined his stream on Twitch. Dr. Vodka, I believe. I'm not sure what it is. We'll get it up tomorrow. I'm driving from Scranton, the greatest producer in the business. BA was here today. Thank you for showing up. I hope he's sucking on his boyfriend's dick real good right now. Somebody else was here. Will. BD. Maui stuck for a few minutes on the stream. Thank you, Maui. He went up. Not to have anyone up there.
I named one Canadian. Thank you, Killer Kowalski, for staying alive one more day to come on this show. Hitting the rails, I believe. So enjoy that. And everybody else that is watching in the comments, Dale, hit the post. Lindsay. Freddie Ado.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room, I realized it's all my fault but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it, now I want to hoodwink. Does it make you stop, think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss. I like the sushi cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust.